racism like disguises altruism, like some kind of consciousness. I wake up screaming from dreaming. One day I'll watch as you're leaving, and life will lose all its meaning. For the last time, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. At tea time, everybody agrees. I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It must be exhausting, always rooting for the anti-hero. This dream, my daughter-in-law kills me for the money. She thinks I left them in the will. The family gathers around and reads it, and then someone screams out, she's laughing up at us from hell. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. It's me. Everybody agrees, everybody agrees. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. I'm the problem. It's tea time. Everybody agrees. Everybody agrees. I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It must be exhausting, always rooting for the anti-hero.
Y'all trying to do 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe so clear. Look out. Pop, pop, it's showtime. 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 Guess who's back again? Oh, they don't know. Gone time. Oh, they don't know. Gone time. I bet they know as soon as we walk in. Showed up. I'm wearing Cuban links. Yeah. Designer mix. Yeah. Inglewood's finest shoes. Whoop, whoop. Don't look too hard, might hurt yourself. Known to give the color red the blues. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jacking. Keep up. Players only. Come on, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe so clear. Look out. Second verse for the hustlers. Gangsters. Bad bitches and your ugly old friends. I cannot preach. I cannot preach. I gotta show them how a pimp get it in. First,
from the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio. Trade in and trade up to a new Kia for less with one of the area's largest selections of new Kias available. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning.
Kevin is the host.
And his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. No, don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz. And he'll have to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
All right, hello and welcome to the KVJ show. Happy Wednesday. How the heck is everybody today?
Hello, happy Wednesday.
Yeah, good to see you all here.
I'm over here working on my posture.
Okay, sitting straight up.
How's it looking?
Yeah, uncomfortable, awkward. It's
terrible.
Yeah.
You look like some weird poker player with a stick where the sun don't shine.
All right, I'll just loosen up a little bit.
There you go, yes. Let that posture go.
That posture, man, that is tough.
It
to have
is.
great posture, you have to really work at that.
You do. It's got to be a conscious choice. But this is kind of a slouchy posture kind of show. It's just what we are. We're not a very good posture show. It's
Embrace your slouch.
Yeah, you got to realize what you are, man. All right, if you want to see our bad posture, you can go right now to Kvj TV. Go to YouTube and look for the KVJ show.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What's on your mind?
Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What are you thinking about today, Bird?
So I stumbled upon Mark Wahlberg's daily schedule.
Yeah.
This is an updated version. Okay. He wakes up at 2:45 a.m. for prayer time. That's how he kind of starts the day. He wakes up and then kind of I think 15 minutes to wake up. So I'm sorry. He wakes up at 2:30 and then he starts prayer time at 2:45 a.m.
I'm already not buying it.
That's what. Here's what I was wondering. He says he wakes up at 2:30 and he goes 2:45 prayer time. Then breakfast is at 3:15 a.m.
Okay.
So he's praying that long.
What's he doing? A morning show?
And I thought, and that reminded, the reason why I brought it up is I remember you a long time ago, Kev.
Yeah.
You told me and you showed me your schedule. You're talking about your schedule. You'd wake up and you would do prayer time. Do you still do that?
I've been in and out. You do it different times. You try to get it to fit in whenever you can get it to fit in. So some people do wake up and they'll have, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever, where they just kind of get a little quiet and prayer time and reflection and whatever they do. So, it's standard for a lot of people. It depends on what's going on in my life. I'm not doing it at the moment.
When you would do that, though, would you go for more than 20 minutes? And if you did, is it just you talking to God or is it more self-reflection? I mean, that's a 45-minute prayer session.
Well, it depends, yeah. I
30-minute prayer session.
Yeah, everybody does their own little amount. Yeah, I don't know if I ever put a time limit on. Probably 5 plus for me, just to go through everybody to prayer for and think about things and look at my day and all that kind of stuff. But I think he's got more money than I do, so I don't think his schedule is tight. He can do whatever he wants to do.
I was just wondering, when people pray,
I guess to get to work.
Do they pray for 30 minutes? And then, so 3:15, that's his first breakfast, 3:15.
Yeah.
Then he goes to his 3:40 to 5:15 a.m. workout.
Okay.
He does his 4:30 a.m. post-workout meal. So he's already eaten twice now.
Yeah,
But
probably.
most people haven't even gotten up. He's prayed, he's worked out, and now
He's done at 4:30?
he goes 3:40 to 5:15 a.m. workout. Then he goes 5:30 a.m. post-workout meal.
Okay.
Then a 6 a.m. shower. And then it says 7:30 golf. He's taking an hour and a half, 6 a.m. to 7:30 has shower.
Maybe he gets in there like you and takes his time.
He might, yeah. Just sit there and look at his body, and he'd be like, "Gosh, look what I've constructed."
It would be hard to look away.
Yeah.
If he's got mirrors in his bathroom, he stands there for a minute.
Yeah.
Then every day at 7:30 he plays golf for 30 minutes, meaning he probably does, driving range or whatever.
Yeah.
8 a.m. his third snack. And then he does, what is this, Kev? Cryo chamber recovery.
Oh, that's that cool
Yeah.
thing. That's like you know how athletes do a cold plunge in like ice water? It's that without the wetness. You get into like this little egg, like a Mork and Mindy egg, and only your head sticks out like a little turtle coming out of a shell.
Yeah.
And then they make it super duper cold, and it's supposed to be great for inflammation, healing, all kinds of stuff.
Longevity.
Does it really work, or is this crazy celebrity stuff making you think?
There's different research kind of going both ways, but it's really trendy. A lot of the big name celebrity people do it. It does reduce inflammation, and so people believe it. It's probably better chance it's good for you than it's not. So, yeah, it is good if
But
you
you
can
have
afford
to
it.
do it on the reg. You can also get the same effects from doing a cold shower if you're broke.
That doesn't sound as cool, though, as cryo chamber recovery.
Cryotherapy is very expensive. They've got one up by me in Tequesta. My friend just went yesterday and bought a membership. I think he bought like 6 packages, and it was like 200 bones.
I just know sometimes they do those procedures like, oh, they're going to cool your abs off. It's
Yeah.
going to be amazing. And you go there, and I've seen it before. I've seen so many scams where it comes to, recovery and making you just sculpted and great.
I think it's too early before they know. The concept of it reducing inflammation and increasing longevity, yeah, it could be that, but it's trendy and new, and so nobody's really seen if they've, if Mark Wahlberg dies at 200, then it worked. But we're not going to know that for a while.
But if he dies at 70, I'm going, all right,
It's
cryo
trendy.
chamber?
A lot of people are doing it. I know there's people who can afford it. Either they have a cryo chamber or they have a cold plunge, where they can jump into it's a dedicated almost pool that's really only big enough for your body. Tony Robbins has one at his house on Palm Beach, and so he would just jump into that and sit in there for 30 seconds, a minute, or whatever.
You're supposed to go as long as you can handle it and then get out.
I get it. It's fun. But is this really a practical thing? Are these crazy celebrities just saying stuff?
The poor person just turns his shower all the way to cold.
Right. You can get the same effects because if you make it all the way cold, it's cold.
Yeah. I guess it wakes you up. It makes you more alert.
Yeah. That it definitely does. We don't know about the longevity and all that, but scientifically, I think it's a sound concept.
Athletes do it a lot.
Yeah, they do ice baths after they work out.
And I used to do that stuff when you ice your arm, you sit in the cold ice bath.
After kickball?
After sitting on the bench in baseball. Your butt gets real sore. By the way, that cryo chamber recovery, that takes him to 10:30 a.m. That's where he's at. So his days, and he goes to bed at 7:30 p. But you wonder, is that real? Is he really doing that every single day, or is that just to get the hype about Marky Mark?
Great question.
I bet he probably does do it. I mean, people that are disciplined, they do live that kind of lifestyle. This is probably what his life is like when he's not on a project. So that's the whole thing that I was telling you about. When you got a regular 9 to 5 or you got a job that you got to be somewhere all day long, that schedule ain't going to play. That's Marky Mark when he got nothing else going on, which I don't know how often that happens.
And while he's praying for 30 minutes, have a little self-reflection, Mark, about your very expensive pickles. Maybe lower them down a little bit for the common man.
His pickles are pricey. They put them on sale, and they were $2 for $11, and that's kind of high.
He's praying for 30 minutes and people will buy them.
I mean, they're always selling them, Kev. But I'm noticing they're starting to put deals on them. And if they're putting deals on something, does that mean they're having a tough time selling them?
No, not necessarily.
All right.
It's just a marketing thing. They mark up the overall price, and then they give it to you two for a lower price.
Yeah.
It's a trick.
He's got them expensive cryo chamber pickles he's selling.
He needs to look on the logo on the label of his pickles and make his picture bigger and make his brother's smaller.
That ain't nice.
That would sell more pickle. And if he would go shirtless, that would sell more pickle.
You want to sexualize the pickle?
Sorry. It's not my fault the pickle looks so phallic.
Yeah, it's true. What's on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, we got to clean up this studio. We got company coming in at 9 a.m. today. We got to make sure it looks good in here. We got to clean up the chocolate penises over there that we have from yesterday. Tyler Cameron's coming in.
Okay, so you're demanding us clean up stuff that you brought in for a guest you booked.
Yeah,
I'm good.
What?
I'm good.
Yeah, we
got to clean this place up.
I'll film you cleaning it up. I cleaned it up the other day. My side's looking tight. Well, it's looking all right.
I don't know if I'd say tight.
It's looking better.
It's looking C-.
I'll take that. C-. That's passing, baby.
9 o'clock, he'll be here. Are you excited?
I'm excited if he brings in breakfast again.
Oh.
That one time he brought in breakfast, and the second time he didn't. A little disappointed.
He was pushing 3 natives when he brought in breakfast. He's not pushing 3 natives today. He's pushing his foundation that he started in his mom's honor. Mm-hmm. They've got an event coming up, and everybody can get access to him, which I love that when he does parties that are more affordable where everybody can buy a ticket and go. Mm-hmm. The gala that he did last year, it was $500 a ticket, and that's just not attainable for most people.
Right.
But the one that he's doing coming up is.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. What I got on my mind, always health and fitness. Virginia, you had said that you got a friend that was doing that cryo chamber type stuff, and on top of a breathing thing, and they want you to go with them?
So it's 2 different friends. My guy friend is doing the cryo thing. My girlfriend is doing this thing called Hoff breathing.
Okay.
Like
David Hasselhoff?
Breathe like the Hoff.
No.
Well, I never heard of it.
It's not David Hasselhoff. It's something out of Poland. And so it's called the Wim Hof method of breathing. And my girlfriend wants to do this retreat. It's like 4 hours where you go. It's a place in Boca where you go and you do it. It's a 4-hour retreat where they teach you this spiritual method of breathing that can lower your blood pressure, lower your stress and anxiety. Also, really good for healing. I tried a little bit of it last night because there's also like some online little video tutorials where you can do the Wim Hof method for breathing. And it's supposed to do, like, my girlfriend swears by it. She did it a couple times and she's got pretty serious immune issues.
Okay.
She says it's helped better than anything she's tried ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Ever, huh?
Ever. So it's, I'm really big about reducing cellular stress. I think cell damage is one of the worst things we can do to our bodies, and we do it by a bunch of different reasons.
So this is all the Marky Mark stuff that Bert was just talking about.
Yep.
This Wim Hof breathing makes your blood more alkaline, less acidic, and causes that hypoxia, which you don't want. So this is a positive release of stress in your body that can help you long term with anxiety and issues. And I mean, I'm all about reducing cell damage. That is my thing.
Okay.
Okay, I love it.
Because I'm not going to stop drinking, so I need to do other stuff.
Okay. So you're going to be on this Marky Mark train, basically.
Do you want to come on this retreat with us, Kevin?
I mean, it does sound intriguing. You have to let me know how the trip is. I got to find out. First of all these things always cost way too much money. I'm the kind of guy that just turns his shower on cold.
No, my girlfriend said it was not expensive at all.
Really?
Yeah. And they do them like quite frequently. So if you go on and watch the video, some people, when they go in and they do it, they have such a release that they start crying. And
Oh, my goodness.
It releases like childhood trauma.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, ain't nothing gonna stop that.
This is the Hof breathing that does this?
Wim Hof breathing technique.
My childhood trauma is thick. Good luck getting through that.
Yeah. Ain't gonna break this bird.
Ain't gonna break this trauma.
Yeah. Take a lot more than a few breaths.
I'm holding on to this.
Yes.
Okay. What I got on my mind here today, we've done it again. They've got a new name now on whatever the Miami Arena is. It's Miami-Dade Arena. It was FTX Arena, and now it is going to be the Kaseya Center.
What?
Yeah, new naming rights thing. It's supposedly a 17-year deal, which FTX was as well, but didn't last that long.
What's Kaseya?
It is a Miami-based software company.
Oh.
So this is how they get their name out there, but it just creates confusion when people are like, hey, I'll meet you at the Kaseya Center. You're like, what? Where's that? I have no idea.
No, I'm having a tough time saying that.
It's a lot better to just say the arena in Miami. Yeah, so I think I might stay with that. But the city of Miami made a deal, $117.37 million over 17 years is what they're going to be paying. The city is going to see $2 million annually as part of that deal. Or the Heat are going to get that, and then the city gets the rest. So just so you know, if you hear somebody saying the Kaseya Center, they changed the name of Miami-Dade Arena again. So that's where it is.
All so stupid.
Is it with a K or a C?
It is with a K. K-A-S-E-Y-A.
Spelling it wrong over here.
Man, we're Googling it wrong.
I'm Googling it wrong.
Yeah, that's why I see all the problems it's already created. And we just got going here, Virginia. Look at that, huh? That's why I always hate these naming right things for these arenas. Down at the Watsco Center, that's where the Canes play, and they're going to finish the season third. According to USA Today, that is the second highest ranking in Canes history for basketball. And then Florida Atlantic, which finished the season with the best record in men's college basketball, they ranked fifth. How about that? FAU Fight Now is top 5 in the country.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, so that's not too bad. So good news on that. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, you've heard the stories about Jaybird's lizard, Lydia, that is hanging out around his place. He's feeding blueberries, too.
How's Lydia doing?
She's thriving.
Okay.
Thriving.
She's thriving. And now he's got a new song to sing to his lizard.
Video, too.
Wow.
A lot of Lydia footage.
Okay, you can check it out on the KVJ Show TikTok, and we'll give you a little musical snack of it next.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
There's a lot of things in this world happening right now, and consumers like myself want some level of control.
My name is Chrissy Lee. I have worked for FPL for 7 years. I get to be on the forefront of the best technology to produce clean energy. Solar is a stable fuel source, which will lead to stable bills and ultimately will produce savings for our customers.
I know that FPL is looking at other ways that down the line will reduce my bill.
Learn how FPL is investing in Florida's future at fpl.com/value.
If you're looking to move out of your parents' place, you could really cut expenses by bundling your car and renter's insurance with Progressive, which is good because your little brother has gotten really territorial. You're blood related. You'd think it would be fine to share food in the fridge. I mean, who writes their name on every individually wrapped slice of cheese, Tyler? Still, you've got to admire the commitment. So bundle your renter's and car insurance with Progressive and use the savings to help you move out and have all the cheese you want. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company coverage provided and serviced by affiliates and third-party insurers.
For the ones finding new ways to ensure the job always gets done. For the ones wearing many hats. For the ones who are hands-on, even from far away. And the ones keeping business moving forward. We are Grainger, offering professional-grade industrial supplies, plus real-time product availability and access to experts ready to answer your toughest questions. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 11. Truck accidents require special attention. Sometimes trucking companies put their drivers in a difficult position, and accidents happen. Driving without sleep can be as dangerous as drunk driving. Loads can be too heavy. Evidence needs to be preserved for inspection without delay. Some trucking companies hide insurance, but we know how to find it. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
If you're a contractor, you know this sound well. A backhoe, digging deep into the earth, getting the job done. But just for a second, Sunshine 811 is going to turn off the backhoe and ask you to listen. If you're digging within the tolerance zone, 24 inches from the outer edge of a marked utility line, you need to be cautious and dig by hand or use vacuum excavation. And if you're using mechanized equipment, you need an observer. Know what's below. A message from Sunshine 811.
Great news, Lake Worth. WSS, the best neighborhood shoe store, is now open on the corner of South Congress Avenue and Hypoluxo Road. WSS has the largest selection and latest styles for men, women, and kids, plus thousands of styles from top brands like Nike, Jordan, Adidas, Puma, and more. Hurry and visit the new WSS shoe store, now open on the corner of South Congress Avenue and Hypoluxo Road in Lake Worth. For more info, visit shopwss.com.
You know, we're talking about cryotherapy and all these things you can do to try to extend your life, but what about the quality of your life? If you want to get more out of it, have more energy, better looking physique, and confidence, you can with Wellington Anti-Aging and their hormone replacement therapy. It is so great for so many people, and this is one thing that is bona fide to work. Man, I tell you, I've done a lot of little health gimmicks, but the one thing I can testify worked so well, the day after I got my first treatment of hormone replacement therapy, I had so much better energy. I just felt like a different version of myself. If you want to feel more alive and get more out of your years and extend them even, you can at Wellington Anti-Aging, because the thing that you can do with hormone replacement therapy too is fend off some long-term health complications, things like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, even some forms of cancer. And ladies, heading to menopause, this is really something you need to look into. So get that free consultation today online at wellingtonantiaging.com. That's wellingtonantiaging.com.
Tradition is the thing in our family, that's for sure. It's Randy West for the Honey Baked Ham Company. Yes, every Easter, it is all about the Honey Baked Ham, and you can shop early and save $5 of a bone-in ham or Easter meal on April 4th and 5th during the Honey Baked Ham Company's Easter Gold Pickup Days. It's about convenience because you spend less time in the kitchen. You make more time and more memories with your family and friends. No one wants to be in there cooking all day, right? And they've got meals for ham lovers, turkey lovers, everything lovers. They even have the heat and serve sides, which are so convenient. So during Easter Gold Gold Pickup Days. It's 2 days only, April 4th and Wednesday, April 5th. Shop early and receive $5 off a bone-in ham or Easter meal from the Honey Baked Ham Company. And when shopping early, remember, Honey Baked Hams will stay fresh in the refrigerator for up to 10 days and turkey breasts up to 7. This Easter, serve a complete meal from Honey Baked Ham with their fully cooked signature bone-in ham, smoked or roasted turkey breasts with any of their 10 heat and serve sides. You can buy online, pick up in store, and save $5 on an Easter meal or bone-in ham during the Gold Pickup Days on Tuesday, April 4th and Wednesday, April 5th only. Coupon required. Visit honeybaked.com/coupons for your special Easter meal offer.
Here at Northern Arizona University, we support your boundless career growth with in-demand, affordable programs delivered on your terms. In Flagstaff, online, and in 20-plus statewide locations, including Yuma, Tucson, and the Phoenix metro area. Join a close-knit community of professionals ready to create Arizona's future together. Explore what boundless means to you at nau.edu/boundless.
Victim of a slip and fall? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar and Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Mark Anajar, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. In office, West Palm Beach.
Listen in for Every Parent Moments each day for helpful tips about raising your children. The Every Parent Moment is brought to you by Children's Services Council of Palm Beach County.
Wait, KVJ is on TikTok?
Oh, you've got to see this.
Now, back to the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF.
Ever since you started talking about this curly-tailed lizard outside your house, I'm seeing them everywhere now. It's just something I notice. I must have seen 200 of them yesterday.
It is odd because I've been doing so much filming with curly-tailed lizards. I see them in everything.
Yeah.
They're everywhere now.
They are. They're absolutely everywhere.
It's the same thing. When you're pregnant, you notice all the pregnant people. When you buy a new car, you notice all of that car on the road.
Because the curly-tailed lizards, they were always there. I just didn't notice them.
Yeah.
And someone goes, hey, Bert, how do you know these curly-tailed lizards do all this stuff? Well, because I've been in the curly-tailed lizard world. I've been knee-deep in it. So I'm noticing things that the average person does not notice about the curly-tailed lizard.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of your thing, huh?
We all walk past him. You stop and talk to him.
I now know their story. I hear them. I see them.
He's here for curly-tailed rights.
I am. They've had a rough go.
Let's stop calling them an invasive species. How about they're just here on vacation?
There are people who really hate them. I've gotten hate email. A few.
What do they hate about them? I mean, they're cute for lizards.
Because they are an invasive species, and they think that that's...
Nope, they're here on vacation.
Exactly.
I mean, but they are everywhere, man. I mean, I think if it was a war, we've lost it.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, we're just having to get used to them because I don't think they're going anywhere.
Well, unless you're an Indian, you're an invasive species too.
I'm not sure they're invasive anymore. I think they're now native to the land. I think
they're like, we're taking claim.
I think we're not going to get rid of them.
We're Pilgrims 2.0.
We just got to figure it out and try to work them in.
Yeah, because then you have a whole iguana situation that's at a rapid pace.
No doubt.
So we're going to dedicate...
Now those are rough.
They're bigger.
They're bigger. They're scarier. When you accidentally hit one with your car, which I did, you think you hit a gator.
In fact, there's quite a lot of different lizard takeover. You've got that Jesus lizard. You've got the regular iguana. They all look and act a little bit different. So it looks like a hostile lizard takeover.
If only they assembled and worked together, we'd be in big trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, if lizards had weapons, we have a fight on our hand.
They each get a pocket knife and a pistol.
I'm scared.
Well, if you'd like to see Jay Bird's curly-tailed lizard, Lydia, he's got a TikTok video now and a song to go along with it. There's a lot of action shots of Lydia in this.
It's more visual, I'll say, and we did cut it off where the song gets a little bit carnal towards the end.
Okay.
Just to kind of give that heads up to the parents. I'd say it's PG-13.
Okay.
Sexy sells.
It does.
When it comes to lizards, it's not a way to sexualize curly-tailed lizards.
Let's just say I finally got the shot I wanted.
Oh, you did.
Got Lydia in full engagement.
You did.
Wow.
That's why the video is released. That was my final shot I needed. It's great.
That was it.
Very
the
happy.
crown jewel.
Very happy.
Yes, of this amazing song, a dedication to Lydia the lizard.
Lydia the lizard came crawling in my world. I fed her blueberries and that's how she look at my girl. I'm obsessed with her skills and how she scampers in the sun. I'm obsessed with her tail, so let's have some lizard fun.
Starts to get weird here.
Here's some trivia about my sweet little.
That's a great idea. Had to cut it down a little bit.
We have to turn it off. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, start talking about a rump.
That booty, though.
Are you watching it?
I am. Oh, boy. Whoa.
Yeah, right.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
There's some action shots in there.
Yeah, lizards go for it when they're beneath the sheets.
Well, Lydia shows you why there's so many curly-tailed lizards running around South Florida.
At first, I thought Lydia was all innocent. She's not so innocent.
No.
Lizards are the new rabbits. They are humping.
Yeah, they are, man.
But I would gauge that video PG-13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's on TikTok where your kids are anyway.
I'm going to put it on Instagram and Facebook as
Okay.
well.
You look like a brunette, low-budget Elton John.
I was going for that.
Yeah, it worked.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Yeah. 70s version, though, of course.
Of
Young
course.
Elton.
Of course.
Yeah, he's the young Elton. Yeah, so go to TikTok and check that out. Just go and subscribe. Look for the KVJ show. Well, we gave you a little bit of a trigger warning there for Lydia the Lizard, a little bit of a warning, which is what you got to do these days. There's trigger warnings basically on everything that is going on, where they try to let people know if you are disturbed by something, you better watch out because this could be triggering. But I thought this was kind of interesting. The New York Post put out a list of trigger warnings for things that you watch, and maybe for not the reasons why you would think. I'll explain next.
Right now I'm in a state of mind. I wanna be in like all the time. Ain't got no tears left to cry. So I'm picking it up, picking it up. I'm living, I'm picking it up. I'm picking it up, picking it up. I'm loving, I'm living, I'm picking it up. I'm picking it up, picking it up. Loving, I'm living, so we turn it up. Yeah, we turning it up. Ain't got no tears in my body. I ran out, but boy, I like it. I like it. I like it. Don't matter how, what, when, who tries it. We out here vibing. We vibing. We vibing. Even when it's raining down. Can't stop now. Can't stop, so shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. And if you don't know, then I know it, babe. No, babe, yeah. Right now I'm in a state of mind. I wanna be in like all the time. Ain't got no tears left to cry. So I'm picking it up, picking it up. I'm living, I'm picking it up. I just want you to come with me. We on another mentality. Ain't got no tears left to cry. So I'm picking it up, picking it up. I'm living, I'm picking it up, picking it up, picking it up. Loving, I'm living, so we turn it up. Yeah, we turning it up. They point out the colors of you. I see them too, and boy, I like them. I like them. I like them. We way too fly to partake in all this hate. We out here vibing. We vibing. We vibing. Even when it's raining down. Can't stop now. Can't stop, so shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. And if you don't know, then I know it, babe. No, babe, yeah. Right now I'm in a state of mind. I wanna be in like all the time. we turning up. Yeah, we turning it up.
Well, they got trigger warnings on pretty much everything today. I want to let you know something traumatic is going to be coming up. But the New York Post did a list on trigger warnings for what you watch. And there are trigger warnings for things that you do watch. But these are kind of non-traditional little trigger warnings that if certain things that you see disturb you, you might want to stay away from this. Do you ever watch a show and you're looking at the beautiful home that they live in and you immediately have that kind of envy and it just consumes your soul and you immediately start thinking about how poorly your life is going and you start looking around your dingy, small apartment with the rats just sitting there on the couch next to you?
Rat.
Yeah.
I got a rat roommate.
You got a rat roommate.
If you sit right next to you, it's a bad problem.
and you're sitting there watching somebody that's in a large apartment like in Friends or an unbelievable house in Los Angeles, and here you are. Well, you could do a trigger warning for the homes that you'll never be able to afford. Like in The Holiday, it's complicated or something's got to give. Okay, I could see that. Maybe a trigger warning for that. They said maybe doing a trigger warning for Tom Hanks and the weird thing he does with his voice in the movie Elvis.
What does he do with his voice?
I think he tries to sound like that Colonel.
Give us a taste.
Yeah, you saw it.
It was weird.
I haven't seen it. Did it stand out how Tom Hanks talked?
But I think the Colonel was weird, and he was just impersonating the Colonel.
But sometimes I feel like, and maybe I'm in the minority here, when those actors do those accents that all the critics love, a lot of times I think they sound fake to me.
I do too, because not all of us know what the Colonel sounded like, so you didn't have to go that weird. You could have just made the Colonel less freaky.
There's been many accents that the critics just love and they're great and they win awards, and I go, that sounds fake to me. I don't like it.
You didn't feel it, huh? Yeah, I've heard more people than not. It's rare that anyone ever critiques in a poor way Tom Hanks' acting. But I've heard a lot of people say it was kind of grinding.
It was a weird character. I don't think Tom was the right guy for that role. I think you had to get somebody grosser.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Tom Hanks is like the picture of clean cut and put together, and
Didn't he do a fat suit and all that, though?
He did, but you could still tell it was Tom.
And that's another thing, too. Some of these fat suits are not that believable looking either.
They gave him like a stick-on neck, but you could still kind of tell it was Tom Hanks.
You can lose a lot with a fake fat suit. Yeah, you can.
This is a trigger warning, actually, I'm kind of into. Films that contain dog deaths.
Thank you.
Oh.
Honestly, I'm that way. My dad is so conflicted because he loves senseless murder so much that he really is a big fan of John Wick and how many people he takes out in that movie. But there's a dog death in it.
Oh, boy.
And it's so interesting to see my dad and how he processes that movie. He can only watch parts of John Wick because he can't get through the whole dog death thing.
I don't want no trigger warning because I think these are kind of silly, in my personal opinion. But I will say I have a tough time with dog death scenes.
Yeah.
They make me feel, man. They make me upset.
Well, there are some movies where I would want to know. And typically if somebody tells me a dog dies in something, I'm out. I'm not going to watch it. Marley and Me.
Man.
What was that one Will Smith movie about the end of the world?
Yeah.
I don't like it. I won't do a movie twice if it's got dog death in it.
That Marley and Me, I saw that with my ex-girlfriend, and it was packed. And during the sad part of the movie, I looked around the theater, and 90% of the people were crying. And I'm going, man, I don't know if this is the feeling I want right now when I'm out in the movie.
Yeah.
I didn't like it, Kevin.
It's another kind of, and I think trigger warnings, the terrible name for these, because I think trigger warnings kind of been hijacked, and now everybody thinks like, oh, it's silly. But there are warnings that I do want before I watch something. Dog deaths, and this is another one. You are about to commit 6 years of your life to a show with a horrible ending and Lost. I'm that way too. There is nothing worse, like Game of Thrones, than watching 7 seasons of a show, excited for the outcome, and they totally tank it and blow it. Bloodline is another one that was a great show, set in the Keys. 2 great seasons, third one completely awful.
The other thing I don't like, and it's not a show, but it's, we got to watch a lot of stuff on social media, and Virginia's got us watching a lot of weird people on TikTok and all of our social media platforms. So I'll scroll just to see what people are doing. Why are we following so many pimple popping medical procedures where people are lancing things off with knives.
Gosh. My favorite is pimple popping or earwax extraction.
We have so many
they've
of
got like
those.
some like big chunk of earwax and it comes out and you're like, oh.
I watched something yesterday on accident where they took it was just horrific, and I would have, you know what, I would have appreciated a trigger warning for that one. Honestly,
I'm sorry.
It's so bad. You got us following some whack people.
Somebody texts in with a really good point. I guess I never thought of. You ever notice that there are never cat deaths in movies?
Because they have 9 lives.
Dogs hit hard, man. I think, and that's not to take away from the cat, because if you're a cat lover, you love your cat just like you love a dog. But for whatever reason, especially in the States here, we are just so drawn to the dog, man.
Yeah, that is odd. How many movies do you ever see where they kill off a cat?
Dogs and cats are different, too. Dogs are... You hear the term, oh my gosh, the cat acts like a dog when it gets a little bit more snuggly.
When it gets friendly?
When it gets friendly, yeah. When it
and
doesn't,
likable?
When it doesn't just eat, poop, and leave, yeah.
I wonder if that's something they've tested out. They tried killing a cat in a movie and nobody cared.
I think dogs you kind of attach. Now, I'll get a hate cat manifesto sent to me today.
If you're a cat person, explain to me, and are there cat death movies out there that we're just not thinking of?
Lion King.
Pet Sematary.
Yeah, but then that cat comes back and
it comes back even jerkier.
Yeah.
It does.
So if they do kill a cat, then the cat's going to be back, and it's going to be meaner than it was when it was alive.
Yes.
Okay, I guess that's what we're learning there. Other possible trigger warnings for things that you watch. This may enrage you while watching Star Wars Episode 1, the Jar Jar Binks performance.
It's bad.
I could have used a warning on that. I'm not going to lie.
Oh my gosh, me and my friends saw that, and we I don't think we talked for 20 minutes after walking out of the theater. We finally talked. Go, what the hell was that?
What was that?
What just happened?
Yes. You almost needed a warning. Be like, get me ready for this.
Because they said it's going to change your life. It's going to be amazing. And you go in there and go, no, it changed my life, but it wasn't amazing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anything else that you have watched that you're like, man, I really could have used a warning for that? You can hit us up and let us know. 877-979-WRMF.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher Screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. Smooth start to your Wednesday morning commute. No major incidents being reported on your roadways. 95 AM the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher Screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of wind and rain. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation.
At Palm Beach Mitsubishi, we're offering $3,500 off MSRP on all new 2023 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross and 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander Sports all month long. Don't miss this opportunity for more cash in your pocket. Cha-ching! PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
It's the first day of the first grade, and she found a new best friend. It's a laid-back Sunday afternoon you wish would never end.
The homemade taste of Bluebell and good friends gathered round. The good old days are being made right now.
Have you noticed that most ice creams now come in smaller cartons? Not Bluebell. We're still making a full half-gallon and a full pint of tasty goodness. Bluebell wouldn't have it any other way.
The good old days are being made right now.
The good old days are being made right now.
Look for Bluebell ice cream at all Walgreens.
Millions of Planet Fitness members are defeating low energy and finding their big fitness energy. And right now, you can join them for just $1 down and $10 a month. That's so nice, I think I'll say it twice. You can join Planet Fitness for $1 down and $10 a month. No commitment. Cancel anytime. What a deal! Join the judgment-free zone today and enjoy tons of equipment in a clean and spacious club. $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment, cancel anytime. Deal ends Wednesday, April 5th. See Home Club for details.
Well, hello, Winn-Dixie. Winning Easter deals. We're all ears. Right now, Smithfield Shank portion hams are just $1.19 a pound. Oh, wow, all my sides are on sale, too. 5-pound russet or red potatoes. BOGO! Fresh baked apple and apple caramel drizzle pies. Another BOGO! Saving on my whole Easter feast and earning points toward free groceries. Winn-Dixie, it's a win-win. While supplies last, prices valid through April 11th with Winn-Dixie Rewards. No substitution or range exclusions apply. See store for details. Limit 2 hands per customer.
Give your small business one tech solution that checks all the boxes. It's all here with the Comcast Business Complete Connectivity Solution. It's cyber threat security for peace of mind. Check. The power of the largest, fastest, reliable network for small business. That's a triple box check right there. And save up to 75% a year on your wireless bill with Comcast Business Mobile. Check and cha-ching. It's everything you need to keep your business connected. From the company powered by the next generation 10G network. The Complete Connectivity Solution. Get started for just $49 a month for 24 months when you add mobile. And ask about an $800 prepaid card. Comcast Business. Powering possibilities.
Ends 5/21/23. Restrictions apply. Requires 2-year agreement, EcoBill, and autopay. New 100 megabits per second internet and security edge customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. Compares weighted average of top 3 carriers. Taxes and fees extra. Reduced speeds after use of monthly data. Savings vary.
What's the best part of a Dunkin' Run? Is it the coffee or the dollar donut? The answer, of course, is yes. Time for a Dunkin' Run. Offer valid on medium or larger coffee. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Don't miss out on the opportunity to enjoy April deals on wheels at hgregg.com on Military Trail. Whatever your taste or budget is, they've got a huge selection of inventory with a perfect match for you. hgregg.com. Save more, drive happy.
A warm Wednesday in store and a breezy one as well. Temperatures in the mid-70s this morning. Staying dry today with partly sunny skies this afternoon. Breezy conditions, winds out of the east-southeast, 15 to 20 miles per hour. Highs today, 88 degrees. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Jennifer Correa on 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning.
Water heater worries? There's an expert for that. Let your local experts at Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning give you worry-free hot water as low as $32.99 plus tax a month. Call 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
You know, if you want to check out the KVJ Show, you can listen to us easily live by just downloading the WRMF app. You go to your app store and you can find it by name, and you can stream us live every single weekday morning, even on Saturdays when we're on. And you can get our daily show. The podcast is right there and easy to listen to, as well as our after the show. And just by listening, you can pick up cash, trips, tickets. The more you listen, the better chances to win. And you can even send us text and audio messages, all from the WRMF app.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, this is kind of a interesting thing to see what it would be like to be in a coma. BuzzFeed had an article talking to people that had actually been in it. And sometimes I think about people in a coma, and I gotta admit, I got a little twinge of jealousy because I'm like, gosh, wouldn't that just be kind of nice just to kind of lay out for a while and have a really solid excuse for why you're not doing anything.
Like one of them 3-week comas.
Gosh, I got to admit, it sounds terrible to ever be envious of anyone in a coma, but there are times I go, gosh, it'd be kind of awesome, wouldn't it?
And think about this, too. You wake up and you're like, wow, I haven't eaten in 5 days. I am so skinny.
Oh, and you wake up, you're thin. Everybody's nice to you because you've been down and out. And you just be like going, okay, all right, I kind of like this.
There was a button that said, okay, 2-week coma, you'll wake up, everything will be fine.
Yes.
Hit button now.
I would, if you put that in front, I'd hit it this second.
You instantly go into a coma.
Just
Right in the middle of the show.
Just take me right out right now, put me to bed for 2 weeks, and let's call it good. Let's see. And then when I wake up, I get the option for another 2. The one thing that did kind of stand out when they're talking to these people who have been in a coma before is how many of them, like Jaybird does, if he goes under, would he just be riddled the entire time with night terrors? And the answer might be yes.
Oh, no.
That would be rough. If you were just
Right.
in one long night terror, especially if you kind of know what's going on. And I've heard sometimes in a coma state, you can sometimes.
That's what some of the people were saying is it was kind of a blend of imagination and reality. It was like you thought you were under or having a dream, but you couldn't necessarily tell.
Trippy.
And I've had that before, too, where something awful happened in a dream and I was yelling at myself to wake up because I kind of had that awareness that I was under. But imagine if you're yelling at yourself going through something terrible and you couldn't, and you had to continue to live that reality because, hey, it is your reality if you're in a coma.
Well, it sounds like most of you is under, but there's part of you that still is conscious on some level, which to me would be the most horrifying experience because that's where that 20% where you're kind of still under, that's where the weird stuff happens.
Totally.
And the thing that they didn't answer that I'd be curious to are these people that were already having some pretty bad nightmares, or was this a new condition of their status of being in a coma?
Great question, because I think that's an important one to ask.
It is, because for you would think you would be the one susceptible to having these terrible night terrors if you actually got into a coma, which a coma for you, I think, would be a horrible time, where I would think for me, I have a good peaceful time while I am out and sleeping.
Well, don't eventually, if you don't wake up, like you have Jeffrey Dahmer chasing you, you have dragons chasing you, don't they catch you?
A lot of times I elude them many of the times, and they'll come really close to getting to the point where I'll wake up.
But what if you don't wake up?
I think it's going to be just a long chase. I'm constantly running and eluding.
You wake from a coma and you're exhausted.
That would be rough.
He wakes up tired.
Oh my.
Dude, you've been laying down for 6 months.
No, bro, I've been running.
Dog, I've been fighting Armageddon.
Yeah. The thing that I always hate is if I have to get somewhere quickly in a dream and I'm running, it's always running in concrete or mud.
Slow motion.
It's crazy. I'm like, I know I'm slow in real life, but I'm not this slow.
Where you can't get out of that situation and you know harm's about to happen.
You're trying to run, and it is like running in quicksand. You just can't get anywhere. Your mind's saying go fast, and your body, it's not moving.
Do you guys have that dream where you're walking around naked in front of a bunch of people? I'll have that one as well, and that's a common dream.
I don't have the naked one. I do have the one where I've lost one of my kids and I'm frantically looking for them and can't find them. That's horrifying.
How about losing your teeth or soft teeth? Or
I've had that one.
That one's a common one.
Messed up teeth falling out.
Those are all common, so clearly that means something to humans. If all these people are having dreams about their teeth falling out,
it means your ass needs to go to the dentist.
Or walking around naked. There's something to that.
Yeah, well, they think that they have what everything means in your dream.
But they don't know.
They don't know.
No.
I do think there's something to it, but I don't think we know what it is.
It could just mean that you don't floss and your mind's telling you need to floss more.
Or maybe you're doing it because you're walking around naked, like you don't like how you look naked. Although I don't think I've had those kind of dreams where I've felt good about all that, and it still happens. I imagine that Virginia's wrong.
I just think you don't know either.
No one does.
Nobody knows, and you can try to analyze what they mean, but at the end of the day, your brain is just like trying to filter stuff out, and some of it is probably nonsensical.
But is a coma and dream, is that the same thing or no?
That's what my curiosity is with this, because I'm just wondering, does a coma mean that you're going to have night terrors, or people that typically have them will have them? Because to me, I would think a coma would be just like I'm asleep. And I enjoy when I'm asleep. I have good dreams. They're goofy. They don't mean a whole lot. I don't have the traditional dreams. And they're fun. I enjoy my time asleep.
So I'm a big dreamer. Denny's he rarely ever does dreams. So you wonder, is it the person bringing in their own baggage into the situation?
That's why I just don't know if BuzzFeed just handpicked a few stories of people having terrible dreams.
Wait, BuzzFeed didn't do their experiment right?
Well, it stands out more if you're like going, oh my gosh, being in a coma is pure torture.
Because I think some people have a coma and there's nothing. They don't remember anything. They go, I don't know, I just saw darkness.
Yeah, every story that they had here in this BuzzFeed article was one person, like it was like real life blended into imagination. I was all about war, torture. I was being hunted. One person said, I remember my coma dream, particularly Ariana Grande, was stalking me with a machete and wanted to chop my head off because I flirted with her man or something.
I feel like you could take her.
With machete?
She little.
You'd think.
Machete, yeah. Machete's that's a big weapon to come at somebody with.
It is. I don't even know if she could lift it. Another person said, I dreamed that my family was in a cult and trying to sacrifice me to their leader.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so those are, there's some, imagine if that's your time in a coma. Yeah, I'm not going to take that.
That's the entire time. You're running from your family's cult.
And they want to sacrifice you, so it's like impending death.
It would be nice to talk to somebody that wasn't involved in BuzzFeed that's been in a coma.
Yeah, I was just kind of curious, like how many people are experiencing night terrors or terrible dreams that don't when they experience sleep.
Do we know anybody who's been in a coma? We know a lot of people. Nobody's been in a coma.
Well, I remember when Bigfoot, his second bout with the kidney issues, I went to go visit him, and he was in a real rough way. And I can't remember if he was in a coma, but he was under. And
sometimes they put you in a coma.
And I remember I went up to him, and he wasn't moving, and I started telling him a story about him hitting a home run at Lake Lytle baseball field here in West Palm Beach. And I swear to you, as I'm telling him the details,
Glory Days starts playing.
He starts moving around and thrashing to the point where I go, nurse, nurse. It was very
dramatic.
It was very dramatic.
Unnecessary.
I don't know, man, because I was in there for over an hour and a half. He wasn't moving. And then I started telling him that story. I'm holding his hand. I'm giving him the details. He starts thrashing around.
He knocks out an IV line.
I'm going, am I helping or am I hurting this situation? But that really happened.
Right.
The nurse had to calm me down. She goes, he's going to be okay. Everything's fine. Do you need a value?
All of a sudden, you're getting put in a bed.
One person texted in about their stepmom who went into a coma, and it says, she said that when she came to, it was just kind of a nice dream that she had, not a nightmare. She was just touring the earth during different time periods, meeting what we ended up figuring out was different generations of her family.
Really?
That's cool.
That's very cool.
And she is not a vivid dreamer, but in the coma, she had extremely vivid dreams.
Huh.
And the naysayer would go, well, it's part of the brain, just going in memories. But is there something to that?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a
my girlfriend just texted me, your neighbor was in a coma for 3 weeks.
That's right.
We do know somebody who was in a coma.
I think I asked him all these questions too. I must have, but I remember him telling me that. And
how many beers in?
Oh, I mean, beers. I was drinking whiskey, so you know I was going real deep with that. He's probably going, I'm never telling him that story again.
Yeah, so what are the percentages of good and bad experiences while in a coma? And are you bringing nasty dreams into it when you don't normally have them? Because that would be horrific.
Can we get more stories about us talking about our relatives instead of our families hunting us from a cult?
I like our text better than a BuzzFeed article.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got anything to share? You can always hit us up, 877-979-WRMF.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, I love this. Flava Flav teaching at Harvard. What the heck's going on here?
Yeah, boy.
I'm here, boy. I'll tell you the story coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anna Jar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher Screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. Smooth start to your Wednesday morning commute. No major incidents being reported on your roadways. 95 AM the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 97.9 WRMF.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher Screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of wind and rain. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation.
Palm Beach Mitsubishi is offering to buy your car for more than the max. Visit us today and drive away with the most cash in your pocket. Cha-ching! Get the most for your ride at Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
Experience a wild adventure at Lion Country Safari, Florida's largest drive-through preserve. See lions, rhinos, giraffes, and more from your own car. Visit the adventure park for rides, water park, and animal encounters. Online tickets and details at lioncountrysafari.com.
I grew up down here in South Florida, so for me, it's a little bit more personal. Demesman and Dover is about community for us. For me, you all are our people, our friends, our family, our future. The difference we will make for you, your kids, and your loved ones matters, because to us, it's personal. Hi, my name is Victor Demesman from Demesman and Dover Law Firm. If you need us, call us anytime, 24/7 at 866-954-MORE. That's 866-954-6673. Demesman and Dover Law Firm, youraccidentattorneys.com. Main office, Fort Lauderdale.
What does the future of cruising look like? With MSC Cruises, it's sailing sustainably to over 250 destinations around the world. Want to see for yourself? Dive into a world of protected wonders at Ocean Key, MSC's private island marine reserve in the Bahamas, or experience eco-friendly excursions across the globe. For a limited time, book now and enjoy free drinks, Wi-Fi, and more. Discover the future of cruising with MSC Cruises. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply.
Aware Recovery Care is here to help you or your loved ones recover from addiction to drugs and or alcohol. Aware's one-of-a-kind Yale-inspired in-home addiction treatment model works using a completely different approach to recovery. Our team of specialists treat people where they live and where their triggers live, and is designed to achieve a full year of recovery, improving your chances for lasting health and wellness by 80%. Let us help you recover where you live. To learn more, visit awarerecoverycare.com.
How about them Marlins, huh? They actually got themselves a win last night at Lone Depot Park, and they're going to be taking on the Twins again tonight. Now, if you'd like to go see the Marlins and you don't want to deal with Miami traffic, all you have to do is hop on the Bright Line. Take the Bright Line over there to Miami Central, and then from there, you can hop on one of their shuttles that will get you over to the ballpark. That's the amazing thing about the Bright Line. It's just not getting from a station to station. It is about getting from a station to your destination. And they got stations not only in Miami, but Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, Boca Raton, and Aventura. And you can get their flexible fares as low as $10 when you book just a couple days in advance. Then when you get to the station, hop on one of those shuttles. You can actually enjoy a ride to the airports in Fort Lauderdale and Miami, plus Miami Beach for just $10 for the first guest and $5 for every additional guest. What a great deal that is. With great rates, and if you got a group of people, 4 to 16, use the code ALLABOARD to save 25%. So book your next car-free, carefree trip at GoBrightline.com or just download the Brightline app today.
Hi, I'm Julie Haft for WATC. The temperatures have been so hot lately. Remember, when your wife is hot, call Air Around the Clock at 888-FIX-MY-AC. Call 888-FIX-MY-AC now.
What does it take to get the job done right? If you're one of the people at Art Plumbing, AC, and Electric, it means skill, dedication, and not only knowing what the plumbing, AC, or electrical problem is, but also being able to show the customer just what's needed to fix it. And above all, it means being there when you call. Art is there with what you need. Art can fix it.
Listen in for Every Parent Moments each day for helpful tips about raising your children. The Every Parent Moment is brought to you by Children's Services Council of Palm Beach County.
Everybody in my neighborhood is asking me, who did your windows? Oh my gosh, they look so good. It was done so quick, so efficiently. When you saw the team that BNT brought to my house, I was the envy of my neighborhood because usually they bring out like 1, 2, maybe 3 guys. BNT brought out like 7 guys, and they did such good work so quickly. BNT Master Installers. They know their stuff. They're not learning on the job. They're guys that have been doing this for years and years, and they get how to do these windows quickly, efficiently, properly. Experience counts, and BNT Windows and Doors has it. They also use custom PGT products, so you're using the best installers and then the best product, the best selling on the market, the PGT windows. And they look so beautiful. Call BNT Windows and Doors today. They'll come out and give you a full estimate. BNTwindowsanddoors.com.
Experience the Anna Jar Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
The official coffee of 97.9 WRMF. West Palm runs on Duncan. From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, trade in and trade up to a new Kia for less with one of the area's largest selections of new Kias available. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, you better put some respect on his name. Flava Flav just spent a couple of days at Harvard University schooling students about the roots of hip-hop culture. The teacher, the professor in a language arts class brought in Flava Flav to do table reads of poetry from Emily Dickinson, to talk about a writer's workshop, to do a sit-down with PBS. I mean, he is just doing the work.
That'd be fun to listen to. I'd be into that.
I would too. Yeah, apparently they did a whole thing, and it's going to be something we can all watch and see. And then at the end, he does this whole thing where he helps the homeless at a shelter nearby. Like, he's really doing the work.
And for the love of God, can we please bring back Flavor of Love? Can I get an amen?
Amen.
I miss that show.
Yeah, boy. We all miss Flava Flav. So just the thought of him being on PBS just gets me giddy. I can't wait to see what they do with that. It looks like the Walt Disney Company plans to invest $17 billion in Walt Disney World over the next 10 years, they say, creating 13,000 new jobs.
Okay.
The company is in the middle of cutting a bunch of stuff, but I guess they have big plans that Bob Iger, who is back, says that he is full speed ahead. They say Disney is going to host 50 million visitors this year. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, they're printing money. It's good to see they're still investing in Florida.
And finally here, this could be cute. Dua Lipa made an announcement on her Instagram post that she is going to be in the new Barbie movie. She's going to be a mermaid. She's gorgeous.
We got a little taste of the trailer if you wanted it. I know it doesn't work great on the radio, but...
Give me that Barbie.
Okay, here you go.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Ken. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Ken.
Hi, Ken. I thought I might stay over tonight.
Why?
Because we're girlfriend-boyfriend.
To do what?
I'm actually not sure.
I saw the preview today and the trailer, and I thought to myself, there's nothing I want to see less.
I'm sorry that I even put that in the audio. That's on me. I apologize to our audience as well.
Dua Lipa. We love Dua Lipa.
No, but the trailer was terrible. You can't see what's going on. It was a lot of music. It was, hi, Barbie, hi, Barbie, hi, Barbie. It was terrible. It was terrible. Terrible.
Well, if it touched you in some way, mark it on your calendar, July 21st, the Barbie movie.
Are they going to clown Ken the whole time? It almost sounds like Ken's going to be kind of, I'm dumb Ken.
I'm here for it.
Is that what's going to happen? Are they going to diss Ken?
Let's clown Ken the whole movie and make Dua Lipa the rock star Barbie.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
I love it. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Okay, you do have a couple of celebrity birthdays today. Like Pharrell is turning 50 years old today.
That little hotel he's got down there in Miami and South Beach, the Good Time Hotel.
Okay.
Have you ever looked at pictures of that thing?
I have not.
I walked through it with my friend when I was down there. That is such a cute hotel that has been so interestingly appointed with decor and Instagrammable backdrops.
You
and
gotta be
cute-
Instagrammable.
So many nooks.
I'm Kevin. It's only $1,700 a night.
That's not that much, but it's definitely not cheap. But it's such a cute hotel, the Good Time Hotel.
Good Time Hotel.
I bet that's probably at least what, $500 a night, you think?
You're probably close, somewhere around there. During season, maybe a little more.
Dang.
Off season, maybe a little less.
And that's without appetizers.
Oh no, that's no food included.
Yeah.
The pool scene though was hot and jumping.
That doesn't do anything for me. I have a horrible body. The pool scene when I put my feet in there.
All right, Grandpa. I'm not talking to you.
Go to the hot tub
Yeah,
at 10p.
I don't think he's buying into this, Virginia.
He's so angry at it.
Yeah,
I'm not angry. I'm asking questions, dog.
Other birthdays today. Happy 17th to Kennedy from Mom and Christian. Also, 44th birthday. Shout out to Mom and Debbie from David, Mel, Jorge, Neela, and our 8 cats, Sir Didymus, Gouda, Pecorino, Kingsley, Bigglesworth, Hermes, Artemis, and Ophelia. Also, I know it's a lot there.
Hermes the cat.
Yeah.
It's very sophisticated cats.
Very. Also, my little sister Ashley, happy 23rd birthday from your favorite sister Lindsley and your cat Rita. And there is a photo on KVJ TV.
Is it a photo of Rita the cat?
Yeah,
Because that's what I need.
that's what you got.
I
It's
love it.
Mm-hmm. Also, happy anniversary, Mary. Here's to another 42 years from Robert. Got a birthday, want to shout out, let us know. Mail at kvjshow.com. MAIL at kvjshow.com. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, got another round of 2-second tunes for you. Hey. Can you identify a song just by the first 2 seconds that you hear? We're going to find out. Number 1 songs from this week in time. We're going to be rolling back next right here on the KVJ Show. Okay, let's see if y'all know these songs. 2-second tunes. Can you come up with the title of the song in just the first 2 seconds of hearing it? We got Virginia, Jaybird, and Denny's here to compete.
Is there some kind of fun theme, or is it just the old game?
Number one songs from this week in time.
Okay, all
These are all
right.
number one songs.
Oh, that means you can go old songs.
Big dogs.
Yep.
All right.
I could. Okay. Here's a number one song from the year 2020. What is the title of this song? It was the number one song this week in the year 2020. Just 3 years ago, this was number one on the Billboard charts. Okay. What is the title of that song, Virginia?
I wrote, I Can't Feel My Face.
I can't feel my face. Bird, what do you got?
Lady Gaga's I'm Born This Way.
Born This Way. Okay, what about you, Denny's?
I can't feel my face.
Oh, no. I can't feel my face when I'm with you. Right artist, wrong song.
Oh!
It is The Weeknd, but it's Blinding Lights.
City's golden empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're on my side.
He's tricky.
I'm blinded by the light.
Can't feel my face.
Can't feel it at all.
Born This Way.
Dang.
Dang.
We got Ralston.
We did.
Tricked by the
you
weekend.
did. Yeah,
All
you
right.
did.
All right.
He's playing Street Rules today.
We see you. We see you, Riggy.
All right, what about this track? This was the number one song in the year 2017. What do you got for that? What is the title of this song? Okay. Bird, what'd you write down for that?
Only talking about Shape of You.
Denny's?
Shape of You.
Virginia?
I had a brain fart. I wrote an R.
Damn.
Oh, no.
So it's called
I know it's not.
I'm in love with the shape of you.
I was singing
You can
it.
pull like a magnet do. My heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room. Now my bed sheets smell like.
Okay.
The witch looks shook.
Damn.
And she don't have her witch's uniform on, Kev. She's got a nice outfit on. When she dresses like a nice, sweet, loving person, she always does bad at games.
the correlation.
It's an odd stat we got to start looking into.
We should.
Okay, here we go. Song number 3 in 2-second tunes. All number one songs from this week in time. How about this number one song from the year 2011? What do you think the title of this song is? Any guess here?
2011.
2011. This week in 2011, 12 years ago, this was the number one song in the Billboard charts. Okay. What is the name of the song, Denny's?
I put Lady Gaga's Born This Way.
Oh, everybody's saying that. Virginia, what did you put?
I put R. No, just kidding. I put I don't care. I love it.
Oh, wow. It does
Oh,
sound
I
like
don't care.
Yeah, right. Bird?
I think it's Born This Way. I'm not kidding.
You can't say Born This Way for everything.
every song?
It sounds like Born This Way. That's why I got weirded out, because I'm going, did I guess Born This Way on a different song? Now I'm starting to think it's not Born This Way.
So you're going Born This Way again?
Yeah, because I think it is Born This Way.
It's Born This Dumb.
I'm beautiful in the way.
I was born this way.
That's weird, man.
How about that, huh?
You were born this psychic.
I can tell you that song is only going to be used once, though, so you can't answer Born This Way again.
But why did I guess that on the first one?
You're psychic.
You're psychic.
You saw it coming.
Wow, I didn't know you were
I
psychic.
have been doing work. I have been doing
You
work.
saw it coming.
You knew it was coming at you. You just didn't know when.
Wow.
Jaybird and Denny's both have 2. Virginia yet to score a point.
Damn it.
Next, okay, you got to wear your witch's dress tomorrow.
I did bad last week, too.
Because you had a good outfit on. You had a not a good, you had a happy outfit.
Happy outfit.
Not good outfit. I'm not trying to fashion shame you.
Damn, you're wearing a pizza outfit. You can't say nothing.
The nerve of the
nerve. I mean,
outfit.
literally and figuratively, the balls on this guy.
You're right. I'll own that. I should never mention anyone's clothing.
All right, we are up to song number 4 now in 2-second tunes. What is the title of this song? It was number 1 in the year 2008. Arguably now from a one-hit wonder after it's been 15 years. Number 1 in
Sounds
2008.
like Dearly Beloved.
Doesn't
it sound like the beginning of
It
Prince?
does, yeah.
Now I can't get Prince out of my head.
It sounds like the beginning of Free Bird, too.
It
does.
Yeah.
It sounds just like it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get one more
What year?
taste?
What
Yeah,
year
you can.
You say 2011?
It was 2008.
Hey, jeez.
2008. This is number 1 song. She might be British and arguably a one-hit wonder now.
Oh, okay.
That help you out, Virginia?
I think, but I'll probably get it wrong.
Okay.
I just didn't write R.
Okay.
Oh, what's her name?
Hey, you don't want the name.
Loved it.
All right. Virginia, let's see if you can get on the board here. What did you write down for the title of that song?
Is it Bleeding Love?
Bleeding Love. Bird, what did you write down?
Love Flag?
Love Flag. Okay.
It don't
It doesn't feel right to
No.
you? Love Flag? Denny's?
You guys said she was British. I put God Save the Queen.
God Save the Queen. Virginia gets on the board.
Oh!
Really? That's how that song started.
Kevin had to give 11 clues.
Flag.
Mm-hmm.
Bleeding Flag. I was close.
I thought you were close.
That'd be horrifying. If flags were bleeding.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, let's see if Virginia could claw her way back into this. If she scores a point and Jaybird and Denny's does not, we'll have an overtime.
Oh, boy.
Or else this is the tiebreaker between Jaybird and Denny's. They've got 2 each. Virginia's got 1. All right, final song in 2-second tunes. What is the title of this song?
What year was this?
This was the number 1 song this week in 2006. Arguably another one-hit wonder. Though he did have a minor hit after this, but only one banger. Okay. What is the title of the song, Jaybird?
Only talking about Bad Day by Daniel.
Okay.
But Bad Day would be my answer.
Bad Day, that's all you need. Denny's, what do you have?
I put Cheerleader. Maybe it was that
Cheerleader,
song.
yeah. What am I? Okay. Virginia, what do you think?
I put Had a Bad Day.
Oh my gosh. One of us is.
Right. It is Bird.
Damn it!
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Had a bad day. You take it one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know. You tell me don't lie. You work and a smile and you go for a ride.
I'm just so stunned that Jaybird's actually become really good at this game, identifying modern music.
I'm kind of psychic.
He was born this way.
Pretty impressive.
That's great.
Yeah, wow.
Let's see if Bird can carry that over into a World Record Wednesday. Last week, he was annihilated by Virginia.
Well, guess what, Kev? I want her again.
What? I don't get no rest around here. I can't have like a union break. Why you get me every week?
Virginia's record now is 3 wins, 1 loss. Jaybird's record is 3 wins, 6 losses.
This one's personal. This is why I want Virginia.
Okay.
Because of the years of taunting with her saying, hamburger hands.
Okay.
That's why I want hamburger hands to beat the witch.
It is the world record attempt for the...
Is it a tug off? Because you're going to beat me.
It is the world record for the most poker chips stacked in 1 minute.
And I've meditated to keep my shakes down.
you are going to get annihilated. I am going to eat you for lunch.
Oh, I want this win so bad, Kevin. All of those insults, hamburger hands.
Oh, yeah, there's been a lot of them. This should be complete vindication for you.
Look, hamburger hands about to beat the witch.
Okay.
You better bring it.
You want to watch it?
Steady Eddie.
It's going to be on KVJ TV. Go to YouTube and look for the KVJ show to see World Record Wednesday next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. Smooth start to your Wednesday morning commute. No major incidents being reported on your roadways. 95 AM and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic and service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 97.9 WRMF.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of wind and rain. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation.
At Palm Beach Mitsubishi, we're offering $3,500 off MSRP on all new 2023 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross and 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander Sports all month long. Don't miss this opportunity for more cash in your pocket. Cha-ching! PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
Well, hello, Winn-Dixie. Pickup! People always say to us, hey, Win-Win Twins. Yes? What is a win-win? Great question. It's when you order your groceries from Winn-Dixie Pickup. Win. And get the same great in-store prices. Win. No markups, no hidden fees. That's a win. Plus all the same winning deals. Win. Hundreds of BOGOs and weekly wallet wins. Win. That's a win-win-win-win-win. So that makes us the win-win-win-win-win-win twins? Exactly. Winn-Dixie Pickup. It's a win-win. Exclusions apply. Delivery and or pickup not available in all stores. See Winn-Dixie.com for details.
What's up, bro? My bro. How you been, dude? Dude, I'm great. I've got news. What's up? I found the one. Yeah, dude? It's new Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream. Oh, dude, that is huge. Thanks, man. I just, when the Dr. Pepper swirls with the refreshing strawberry flavor and then that smooth, creamy finish hits. Oh, dude, it tastes different this time, When you know, bro. And bro, I think I know. It just tastes so good. You deserve this, man. You're such a good dude. I knew you'd find a flavor this layered eventually. Thanks, bro. Hey, it comes in 0 sugar, too. I can hook you up. Cheers to that, bro. Cheers to that.
Stop by your local Family Dollar today to pick up the new Dr. Pepper Strawberries and Cream and Dr. Pepper Strawberries and Cream 0 Sugar. A new permanent Dr. Pepper flavor is a big deal. Don't be afraid to tell every one of your bros about the new flavor you deserve.
At Begin a New Med Spa, they've got everything to help you feel your best, live your best. I was feeling the effects of menopause, and let me just tell you, it ain't fun. So I went to Begin Anew with terrible night sweats, terrible hot flashes. I was getting like 3 per hour, and it was really upsetting. And I was really getting disgusted with the amount of sweat on my body. Begin Anew Med Spa. They put me on a cocktail of medicine. I'm doing the peptides, I'm doing the estrogen and the testosterone, and I'm doing the semaglutide. Everything has helped me keep menopause at bay. It's made me lose that brain fog. It's made me lose that fuzzy feeling. Go online today, book your appointment right there on Indian Town Road in the Fresh Market Plaza. Female owned and operated. I love Sharon. She runs the show. Girl boss all the way. Go to beginanewmed.com.
Hi, this is Earl Ron, president of New South Window. New South is Florida's factory direct window company. We manufacture, install, and guarantee your windows for life. One company, one call. Our replacement windows are made to better enhance the energy efficiency of your home and stand up to Florida weather. New South Window, home of the ultimate Florida window for you. Made in Florida, for Florida homes, by Florida workers, because we know Florida weather.
Going on now. Save 35% off factory direct windows and doors. Call 1-800-NEW-WINDOWS.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 6, only settle when it's the right decision. We try cases all the time, but the truth is, most cases settle. With our lawyers on your side, the insurance company knows if they don't make a fair offer, then we will see them in court. Our experience will assist you in deciding whether to accept an offer or go to trial, and our advice will help you make the right decision. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
If you're a homeowner planting shrubs, or maybe putting in a mailbox, you never know when you might be digging your way into deep trouble.
Uh-oh.
Because hand digging is still digging, and buried utilities can be anywhere at any depth. That includes TV and internet. Be sure to call 811 before you dig at home, or go to sunshine811.com. Know what's below. A message from Sunshine 811.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Don't miss out on the opportunity to enjoy April deals on wheels at hgregg.com on Military Trail. Whatever your taste or budget is, they've got a huge selection of inventory with a perfect match for you. hgregg.com. Save more, drive happy.
A warm Wednesday in store and a breezy one as well. Temperatures in the mid-70s this morning. Staying dry today with partly sunny skies this afternoon. Breezy conditions, winds out of the east-southeast, 15 to 20 miles per hour. Highs today, 88 degrees. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Jennifer Correa on 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Brightline Trains.
These days, $10 doesn't get you very far. But with Brightline, guests can ride to Aventura Mall, try a new brunch spot in Boca Raton, or the next Miami Heat game. Brightline makes getting around South Florida easier than ever. Book your next ride at GoBrightline.com.
Experience the Anajar Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, if you still got bills, and hey, don't we all? We got a way for you to help pay them off with $1,000 from Demesman and Dover. They will give you $1,000 just for whatever. They care more because of you. Register to win for that money right now at WRMF.com. Just look for Demesman and Dover Law Firm.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at KVJShow.com.
World Record Wednesday, gotta give your best. World Record Wednesday, we're chasing greatness today.
Bird's making it personal. He's going after Virginia here because she always makes fun of his lack of coordination and calls him hamburger hams because he's fumbling around all the time.
You're doing it. You're saying it wrong, Kev. It's hamburger ham.
Sausage fingers, meat hooks.
Yeah.
I got tiny hands, actually.
It's not about the size. It's about the damage they do.
That's right. Small hands, big damage.
Bam, bam.
Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be the world record for the most poker chips stacked in 1 minute.
She's good at this kind of stuff. I don't want cheap wins. I want a real win. That was one of the knocks. I got a cheap win early on. They go, Bird, you need to be challenging the toughest competitors in the arena. And I believe Virginia's the toughest competitor when it comes to chip stacking.
Okay. I think you're probably going to be the underdog here, Jaybird, because Virginia does seem to have a little bit more manual dexterity, but I'll have Suits put up a KVJ TV poll. Who do you think is about to win World Record Wednesday for poker chip stacking, Virginia or Jaybird?
I would have to do a poll, Kev.
Well, it's just to let you know, man.
I know what's going on.
It might inspire you.
I know what's going on here.
It might inspire you.
We're going to get the numbers back. It's going to be 93% Virginia's going to win.
What are the rules?
The rules are you just have to stack poker chips, and it can't fall over. If it does, then
you start over again.
You start over again.
It's 60 seconds, so whoever has the most standing at the end is going to be your winner.
And I believe it has to stand for 3 seconds, a solid 3-second count after the time ends.
Gotcha.
It can't be like, oh, I got it in kaboosh.
Gotcha.
It's got to be 1, 2, 3, hold.
I'm not after the world record. I'm after a witch loss. That's what I'm after.
Jaybird needs a W. He is right now 3 wins, 6 losses. Virginia is 3 wins, 1 loss.
This is a big win for me. I told you I can do whatever you want to me if we finish the year and I'm under 500.
Okay. Right now, 68% of people think Virginia is going to add another W to the win column.
It's painful, chat room. It's painful.
The record is 79, in case you were wondering. Typically, halfway there is pretty good. So if you could get to 40 in 1 minute, that's really solid. I would say that's KVJ respectable for either one of you.
Okay.
Have you practiced?
I have.
I have not.
Okay. You still feel confident, Virginia?
I do.
I practiced the last time we did this.
I've seen your finger work.
Which was about 8 months ago.
Suits, who do you think is going to get the W here, Virginia or Jaybird? He's saying Virginia.
No.
Kevin's trying to create that show drama.
Denny's, who are you picking? He's picking... okay. I thought you were saying an L and pointing at Jaybird.
What is he?
He was trying to make a J, but it looked like an L, and he was pointing at you. Like, well, that's not nice.
I'm a loser, baby.
This is not a great Braveheart speech.
I thought he was just real. Denny's went so harsh today.
Damn.
What a turn.
He's called you a loser.
He's going L and pointing hard at Bird.
He's making a J. He's making a J.
Those J's and L's.
J and L, it's hard.
It's very similar, yeah.
He's trying to apologize to me through the window, and I can't really hear him.
Denny's, you're blowing it.
They are. They're similar, and from a distance, I see the.
He's holding this up and I'm going,
J,
and pointing at Jaybird.
L, J, L, J, L.
I'm just trying to pump you up, dog.
I'm not gonna lie, dog. I could use a little speech right now, a little pick-me-up speech.
All right. Bird. You got this, Bird. Don't let him get in your head. I was doing a J, not an L.
Thanks, baby. Best hype man in the game.
I love it.
Okay, World Record Wednesday. Virginia versus Jaybird head-to-head. Most poker chips stacked in 1 minute. The record is 79. I got 60 seconds on the clock.
Hold on. I forgot something.
What'd you forget?
I forgot. I need my hair tied. Because my hair gets in the way.
The Mariah Carey of World Record Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. How to make a 60-second Bic 10.
I mean, she's still looking over here.
All right, I'm just going to use this.
All right. Do you hear that silence right now? It's all because of you, Sinicki.
Sorry, I had to pin my hair back.
All right, here we go. 60 seconds on the clock. Your time begins now. Okay, Virginia's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She's taking multiples at one time, working them in her hand. Bird is going chip for chip. Right now, it looks like Bird's stack is a little bit higher. Both seem to be pretty balanced and even right now. We are 45 seconds left on the clock, just 15 seconds in.
Push it, Bird.
And they right now are pretty much neck and neck. Bird with maybe a one-chip lead right now. Virginia's a little bit more exact. Bird is putting his on sloppily, but then smashing the pile together. He's going a little bit high. We right now are neck and neck halfway through the match.
Oh, my God.
It is going to be right down to the end and to the finish. Who's going to be Steady Eddie? Virginia seems to take a little bit of a lead by 2 to 3 chips. Bird is trying to catch up, still keeping his stack solid. Virginia looks a little bit more rock solid than Bird's. We got 15 seconds left on the clock. Birds is starting to wobble a bit. Virginia seems to keep going high. Hers is wobbling a bit as well as we're down to 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Time is up. What you got, you got. And it looks like at the end, Virginia pulled away. That is going to be a multiple chip win.
Oh, wow.
Okay, by how many? Can we put them together without knocking them off? Let's see if Denny's can make this thing happen here. It's going to be a slow move. Okay.
We might be
just
here
about
a
how
while.
many, yeah. We'll get the official tally here, but as you look at it, it looks like Virginia side by side actually had a pretty sizable win.
It looks like a 10-chip win.
A 10-chip win.
And she put a little mini dinosaur on top of it just to taunt me.
Because your garden is mine now, bitch.
It looks like Bird's got another L in the lose column. He'll drop to 3 and 7. Virginia will go to 4 and 1 with the best record in World Record Wednesday. Do we get a tally of how many you actually put together?
She just ruined the whole
Okay, she knocked it off, so we won't know how many you did.
I will, because I did a count. I had 79 over there.
You had 79?
Because you told me that was the record.
Yeah.
And so I put 79 on the table. So subtract all of these.
She didn't get the record.
I didn't get the record.
I think you turned your mic off.
That's a good thing. That's probably for best, Kevin.
How do you feel, Bird?
Deflated, sad, humiliated.
Do you feel vindication, Virginia?
Thank goodness. I can't lose the hamburger knuckles.
That's what I'm saying. She's the worst winner on the planet.
Yeah, you keep challenging her.
You know what, though? It fuels me. It does. I need. She's my New York Yankees. I need the witch in my life. I need that evil opponent.
Well, I told you once, you son of a bitch, I'm the best as ever been. If you want some more, come on back.
He might. You never know.
Oh, I'm coming back.
Yeah.
I need it.
Coming up here in a couple minutes, we got some interesting posts from social media we're going to act out in our digital drama today. Got one from Linda, who calls out the new bug guy around her townhouse. He's giving her creepy vibes, so she goes on next door to put him on blast, which does cause a fight, of course.
But if you have a creepy bug guy, they have such access.
Yeah.
You need to blast
They're
that
prowling
guy.
all around your house. My bug guy see me naked.
That's not a roach.
And he liked it, and you liked it.
Oh, yeah. We didn't talk about it, but it did happen. A little digital drama coming your way on the KVJ show next.
Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Usually I put something on TV, so we never think about you and me. But today I see our reflections clearly in Hollywood, laying on the screen. You just need a better life than this. You need something I can never give. Fake water all across the road. It's gone now, the night is come. But sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. You can't fight it, you can't breathe. You say something so loving, but now I gotta let you go. You'll be better off in someone new. I don't wanna be alone. You know it hurts me too. You look so broken when you cry. One more and then I say goodbye. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. I just wonder what you're dreaming of when you sleep and smile so comfortable. I just wish that I could give you that bad look that's perfectly unsaid. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. He always been faking me out. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now.
People fighting online, losing their minds. So we read the crazy crap they write and have a fun time. Well, get ready for this week's digital drama.
Oh, man, a lot of good fighting going on. I'm noticing that the next door is getting a lot of it's gone. It went from nice neighborly news to now just fighting nonstop. It's crazy.
Next door is the new Facebook, and people just don't understand.
Because Facebook's still pretty bad. I'm not on Nextdoor that much, but you're all saying that Nextdoor's gotten way worse.
Well, up by me, it's all old people, and they don't realize, like, you're not supposed to talk like that. You're not supposed to write things that are blatantly idiotic and racist, and then double down on your comment. I'm like, are these people real? Your address is right there.
That's insane.
What are you doing? They're dumb.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, here's what we got. This fun little fight here on Nextdoor happens when Linda calls out the new bug guy around her townhouse. He's giving off some creepy vibes, and she goes ranting about it. We'll have Bird play the role of Linda here.
Well cast.
Okay. I can act creeped out.
Virginia, we'll have you play the role of Sterling.
Is he the bug guy? Sterling, the bug guy.
No, he's not the bug guy, but Sterling is a personal friend of the bug guy.
Defender of the bug guy.
Yeah. I will actually play the bug guy's daughter who jumps in on this, and this is what makes it spicy. Her name is Regina. And then, Denny's, you can play Olivia.
Got it.
All right, here's Linda. Who is the new bug guy? He is creepy AF. Why did the HOA hire a creepster? He literally triggers my anxiety.
OMG, I was going to say the same thing. He has a staring problem. I caught him gawking at my breasts. It made me feel icky.
And what's up with that gross, unkempt beard? That thing alone makes him look like he belongs behind bars.
You need to take this post down immediately. You're talking about my father, and he is a great man. You are ruining a sweet man's reputation. Stop it now.
This post is disgusting. The new bug guy is a personal friend of mine, and he's a great human. I helped him get the job. Women like Linda and Olivia belong behind bars with Hillary Clinton.
Oh, boy.
Hashtag lock them ladies up.
Oh, no.
Well, I hate to break it to you, Regina, but I caught your sweet, innocent dad peeping my pooper for long periods of time.
What?
What?
Peeping my pooper?
It's inappropriate, and I'm not the only one that feels this way.
I will not be taking down my post. I have what we call a women's intuition, and a woman's intuition is never wrong.
Damn right.
Science has even proven that. Sorry, but your dad is creepy and he needs to be monitored.
Newsflash for all the female snowflakes on this thread. It's not illegal for men to look at you. Even if it's your boobs or whatever, or your butt or your bushes. It's not a big deal. Stop making problems.
If you don't take down your post, I will be taking you down.
Oh.
My father did nothing wrong, and he has the best bug business in Port St. Lucie. Delete or get beat.
Oh,
Damn.
I like that.
Yeah.
Delete or get beat.
The post was deleted within 2 hours, so apparently she did not want the Regina beatdown.
That's a lot going on there.
Yeah, there was.
All right, let's figure out what bug company that is.
Best one in Port St. Lucie. Got another social media thread here. This one has Lissa, who is mad that her sister is overstaying her welcome while visiting from up north. She vents about how she won't leave, and that's when it turns awkward. I will play the role of Lissa. We will have Jaybird play Andrea. Virginia can be Scotty, and Denny will be Heidi in this thread. It says here, my lazy sister has been in my house since Christmas time. She won't leave, and I'm at my breaking point. I hate not living alone. Just sorry to vent, y'all.
Why won't she leave? Isn't she like 45 years old? Why can't you get her to leave? Does she have a gun to your head or something? It's easy. Just kick her out.
What is that?
She was down on her
Tiny.
luck, so I thought I'd help her. Now she won't leave my house, and yes, she is 47 years old. I'm just so over it.
If you have a problem with me, Lissa, you could have just said something to me personally. You didn't have to go on social media and blast me. I'm literally in the next room as you talk trash about me on social media.
Dang.
Sorry, Andrea. I thought you deactivated your Facebook account. My bad.
Nope. I reactivated it a week ago.
What?
Clearly, the sister's sitting home just drinking all day.
She's on pills.
I literally just saw you in the kitchen a few minutes ago, and now you're blasting me on Facebook. I feel so embarrassed right now.
Damn, Lissa, you're talking trash about your sister on social media while she's right in the other room? Damn, dirty moves.
Well, this has turned very awkward. I'm embarrassed for both of you.
I love my sister, and I should have talked to her first before blasting her on social media. I left this post up so it can be a teachable moment for all of us.
I don't need to be taught anything.
No, we're good. We're good.
What is Heidi's accent?
It's an older woman. I don't know.
And how much is her sister Andrea drinking?
All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, Palm Beach County got 3 new billionaires this year on the Forbes list. I'll let you know who the 3 are next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. No major incidents reported on 95 or the Turnpike in Palm Beach County, but you are tapping the brakes a little bit on 95 northbound between Lantana Road and 10th Avenue. Give yourself some extra time there. We do have a crash tying you up, however, on Okeechobee Boulevard. This one is at Jog Road, and watch for another crash slowing you down on Military Trail at Purdy Lane. Plus, in Broward County, we have a crash on West McNabb Road. This is right at 441, and expect to tap the brakes on 95 southbound in the area of Commercial Boulevard. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits, 97.9 WRMF.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of wind and rain. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation.
West Palm Beach's #1 music festival is back this May 5th through the 7th. Sunfest welcomes the Killers, Jack Johnson, the Chainsmokers, 311, Flo Rida, Ziggy Marley, All Time Low, and more. Sunfest 2023 is a weekend packed with music, food, drinks, attractions, and breathtaking views. VIP 3-day and single-day tickets are available now at sunfest.com. Dance to the rhythm of the music this May 5th through the 7th in downtown West Palm Beach. Sponsored in part by South Florida Ford.
Palm Beach Mitsubishi is offering to buy your car for more than the max. Visit us today and drive away with the most cash in your pocket. Cha-ching! Get the most for your ride at Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, clickgrainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Experience a wild adventure at Lion Country Safari, Florida's largest drive-through preserve. See lions, rhinos, giraffes, and more from your own car. Visit the adventure park for rides, water park, and animal encounters. Online tickets and details at lioncountrysafari.com.
Sorry, but we actually have a wait list for our Monstera.
Shaw's greenhouse is really bringing in the green.
We can't keep snake plants in stock.
She needs a construction manager to build on her roots and grow.
We could add a whole section for ferns, and here we'd have dahlias, dahlias, and more dahlias.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
You know, what really changed my whole perspective on my water was sitting down with Miles from Aquaman Water Treatment Systems. He came in and did a demonstration and just showed me what was going on with our water. Now, you may think city water is all good, But I tell you, there's a lot of pollutants and minerals and things like that you probably just don't want in there. Things that can compromise immune systems and young children, pregnant women, things of the such. Just go in there and see what's on there. Viagra, birth control, and city water. He has a chlorine test kit, too. It'll show you just how quickly it absorbs into your body. We got our Aquaman water treatment system, and it changed the way we think about water. We got rid of getting the bottled water because some of that stuff, too, especially like spring water, it's got some funk in it, too. But now our water tastes absolutely delicious, and we're saving a lot of money on top of it. I tell you, this thing pays for itself, and right now you can get a deal where you can get 7% off on a new water treatment system at Aquaman Water Treatment Systems. Just go online today. It's AquamanWaterSystems.com. That's AquamanWaterSystems.com.
Hey guys, this is Keenan Thompson. I have a problem with you. Yes, you. None of y'all told me that AutoTrader has millions of new and used cars that I can shop from home. I thought we were friends. I put smiles on your face, but I'm not smiling. No one told me that with AutoTrader, a dealer can deliver cars to my home or that I could shop by price on AutoTrader. No one. Consider this friendship that you just learned we had officially over. Finally, it's easy. AutoTrader.
Hi, this is Earl Ron. New South makes windows that are both energy efficient and hurricane resistant. New South is the factory and eliminates the middleman. New South windows are made in Florida for Florida homes by Florida workers because we know Florida weather.
Going on now, save 35% off factory direct windows and doors. Call 1-800-NEW-WINDOWS.
Hey, it's Jaybird. Are you hungry like I am? Well, I got good news for you. Maybe you're driving around in the car. Maybe you're in the chat room. Stomach's grumbling. Well, Dunkin's got you covered. And we got some deals galore here. Great deals on food for $1, $2, or $3. Medium or larger coffee. You can get the dollar donut, the $2 stuffed bagel minis, getting a lot of feedback on these bagel minis. People love them. And don't forget, too, the $3 sausage and egg cheese. There's something for everybody. Become a DD Perks member. Deals galore. I am Jaybird, and I run on Dunkin'.
Well, whether your tax refunds in your hand or on the way, Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach going to match that refund or down payment up to $6,000 towards the purchase of any new Kia. Yeah, it's Nick Rivers. Shop one of the area's largest selection of fuel-efficient new Kias at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. I'm talking the 2023 Kia Fortes, the Souls, the Seltos, the Niro, the fully electric EV6. Those things are nice. Plus, all new Kias come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty and make no payments until July. They want your trade. Get up to $6,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade. What are you doing? Call 800-NEW-KIAs. Better yet, see the full inventory. Greenway Kia, WestPalmBeach.com. And remember,
we want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
Qualified applicants, 90 days deferred payment with approved credit through KUS. Interest accrues from date of purchase. Customer provides up to $6,000 down payment. Dealer matches with discount. Negative equity refinanced. Warranty is a limited powertrain warranty. See Kia.com or retailer for details. Offers don't combine.
Lytle, Ryder, Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath. Know your rights. ForYourRights.com.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, trade in and trade up to a new Kia for less with one of the area's largest selections of new Kias available. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, we knew the tour was going to be huge and successful, but you're not going to believe just how much money Taylor Swift's tour is making per night. Whoa. I'll share the numbers with you coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, Forbes came out with their list of the world's billionaires, and of note, 3 of those new billionaires are in Palm Beach County.
Oh.
We're getting richer, baby. And actually, if you look at the ones that they added to the list, if LeBron James hadn't gone away, we could have added another one in here to South Florida because he is cracking onto the list here officially this time. Now, I think earlier in the year they'd announced that he had made the billionaire status, but the list had just not come out yet.
If I ever became a billionaire, I'm breaking you all off a piece.
Same.
Breaking you all off a little something, something.
Sweet. Get rich, baby. I need it. That'd be awesome. Yeah, they talk about LeBron. Of course, he makes a lot in licensing. He makes $100 million plus, like $123 million every single year just playing basketball. But then he's got other projects that are going on. And so for that, he is in the billionaire category. Forbes counted 2,640 billionaires in the world. It sounds like a ton, but it's 28 fewer than last year and 115 fewer than 2021. So poor people. That's too bad, huh?
How will they live?
Yes. Now, the new billionaires that we have credit to here on the list this year includes Tiger Woods, who is all over TV because starting tomorrow, he's going to be teeing it up again at the Masters, and you don't know how many more times he's going to be doing that. He now has a net worth of $1.1 billion, all from sports earnings and various brand deals that he's got going on. Not too bad. Jimmy Buffett has now jumped into the list of billionaires.
Yeah. Is this from all those resorts and cruise ships? And
yeah, it's all the people going to Hollywood to that Margaritaville resort.
Or is it the fact that they still play Margaritaville on the reg?
That has something to do with it as well.
On so many stations.
How much of his money comes from all of his business ventures and how much comes from spins?
I think, the music is just kind of a promo for the Margaritaville brand, which brings in $2 billion a year in sales.
Dang.
So it's the restaurant, not the song.
He built all these hotels and like resorts and it's a major operation.
And he really built it on that song.
One
song.
song.
Which is insane. My hat's off to you, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I'm waiting for Vanilla Ice to open up at the Ice Ice Baby Casino.
It could, Ice Baby or ice cream could work.
Yeah.
Ice cream.
It could work.
Ice skating.
I mean, there's so
what
many.
What if he did a rink?
There's so. I'm in, and I'm a terrible skater, and I'm in.
Put it all together. We got to get a hold of Rob. We got so many good ideas here for him.
I do want a percentage, though,
Yeah.
because we're in the think tank right now.
Yeah. $2 billion a year for Margaritaville means a net worth of $1 billion for Jimmy Buffett. So he's doing all right. And then the third person now associated with Palm Beach County that is cracked into the billionaire list, the 61-year-old fashion designer Tom Ford has made the list. He sold his brand, Tom Ford, to Estee Lauder, who also is a Palm Beacher, for $2.8 billion in November. And now is apparently worth approximately $1.2 billion himself.
I'd love to know when one of these billionaires, like a Tom Ford, or like some of these billionaires you're saying, because I can't remember anyone else's name you had said other than LeBron James, do they have common conversations about cheese? When's the last time Tom Ford has had just a regular guy kind of conversation about cheese? Does he not even talk about those things?
Not often.
Why? Too busy with business?
I would say
not even
but
Brie?
they probably talk about fancy cheese.
Not even Brie
They probably do.
cheese?
I bet he was at a party and somebody had cheese and he's like, oh yeah, but it's not the cheese you might think.
If me and him were stuck at a party,
Yeah.
and I just all of a sudden, he's stuck with me, and I just bring up,
Velveeta.
Do you like Gouda? Do you like smoked
I
sweet?
think you'd probably go with it, yeah. He's very health conscious, very thin and svelte, but I'm sure he would have a conversation about cheese with you.
But are billionaires internally going, oh my gosh, I wish this guy would stop talking to me about cheese. I don't want to talk about cheese. Cheese isn't even in my thought process. That's how I wonder with billionaires.
Yeah, I'll try to figure out. I think they all have their own thing. Usually talking about money seems to work.
Yeah, that kind of cheese.
Yeah.
Did you catch him on a good day?
Yeah.
Look at the S&P. Look at the stocks. How's their money doing?
How's the Dow doing? How's Dow Jones doing?
Yeah, they're all doing well, though. So 3 new Palm Beachers make the billionaire list this year. So there you go. Congratulations to all of them, and break me off somebody.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, she is raking in the cash when it comes to her new tour. They say Taylor Swift is making more than $10 million a night for her current tour. And by the time she's done the tour, it could net $1 billion.
So she's going to be joining the Forbes list next year.
Wow. That is amazing.
That is unreal. I hear the show is really good, though. There's people are raving about it.
I'm not surprised. She's that on point. She can't miss.
Yeah. She's right now worth $450 million, they say. That's the estimation.
And at the opposite end of the spectrum, Bam Margera took back to social media late Monday night to call out his former Jackass co-star Johnny Knoxville and challenge him to a no holds barred, no gloves fight in the boxing ring.
That's when you know you're losing your mind. When you're the age you're at.
Yeah.
Challenging people to fight bare knuckled.
What are you doing?
I mean,
the spiral continues.
That's such a young man's game. Wanting to prove how good of a fighter you are.
He also called out the show's co-creator, a guy named Jeff, claiming that Jeff got him hooked on 18 different medications. So, again, not really taking responsibility for your own addiction. Don't know if those stints in rehab helped at all.
Who wins in a bare knuckle fight with me and Kevin, though? Me and Kevin are at odds, and Kevin challenges me to the fight. Who wins?
Gosh.
How terrible would that
It'd be so sad to watch.
I couldn't even bear to hit my bird.
That would be so
I couldn't do it.
I would not like that.
No, I
It would
wouldn't
be
either.
so terrible.
No.
That'd be awful.
I hate it.
I got plenty of people in this hall I'd like you to punch. Kevin ain't one of them. If you need to punch somebody, let me know. I have a list.
Virginia's got it, yeah.
I got the weakest wrist. I shouldn't be punching anybody. I shouldn't be cutting butter, honestly.
Immediately your wrist disintegrates.
Oh, I would be if I get into a fight, it's gonna be bad for me.
And finally here, thought this was interesting. So his mama had to die, but now King Charles is officially calling Camilla the Queen. Remember, she was called the Queen Consort for a while, right after her mother passed. But now the invitations just went out. Ours must have got lost in the mail. But it's for the big, huge coronation that's happening. And on it, it calls Camilla the Queen.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess sticking around all those years finally paid off.
Stuck it out, and look, old girl's still standing.
Mm-hmm.
Still not cute, but look, she's the queen. Nothing compared to Princess Diana and how gorgeous she was, but whatever. I don't get that.
Hey, who are we talking about?
Camilla.
Okay, sorry.
The homewrecker?
My bad. I nodded off. I apologize.
I know you hate the royal
I
drama.
just want to make sure we're still in the dirt.
Oh, we're still in it, baby.
All right, so I thought.
Thinking about adding a story just for you. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
So had your kids, had your wife. Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, yesterday all over TV, it was a big old circus with Donald Trump in New York City being charged with 34 felony counts for falsification of business records.
Thank you, by the way, for doing this segment about all of the fake Donald Trump pictures that are out there.
Okay.
I saw so many more, and if you wouldn't have talked about that earlier, I'd go, whoa, man, it's really going down today.
Yeah.
There's no official mugshot, but I think you could make a campaign contribution and get a T-shirt of a mugshot that was fake if you support the campaign.
Well, some pictures are done better than others, but I saw some yesterday where I had to double check to see if it was real or not, and I found it was a fake picture.
Right, people done. There were a lot of people that were waiting for this day. They were wanting to tap dance all over the former president and saying, lock him up. And there was, people on both sides, as you would imagine, for and against this move.
But barring the whole Donald Trump thing, them fake pictures are scary.
It's crazy what they can. Yeah, and apparently you just go into ChatGPT and say, create an image of Donald Trump being arrested, and that's what it was spitting out. It was some really interesting stuff that was coming out. If you did not hear, Donald Trump did plead not guilty to the charges, and I think his lawyers are going to be filing a motion to dismiss. We'll see what happens. The thing that I noticed, though, he had a rally going on at Mar-a-Lago last night, and I saw the WPTV helicopter that was just hovering we were out somewhere. I'm like, what is that thing doing? Because it was at a time where I thought, like, traffic should be about over. It was Trump coming back in.
Yeah. They went wall to wall with the coverage. You saw the plane take off, you saw it land in New York. It was insane,
yeah.
And you saw the motorcade, and then after it was over, you saw the motorcade again, and the plane take off, and I mean, it was a lot of coverage that was boring.
Well, yeah, it really was. It's just, anything that's Donald Trump, man, people are they're drawn to it. Love him, hate him, whatever it might be. He's great for ratings for anybody.
You are right.
According to a poll by ABC, 45% of Americans believe that Donald Trump should be charged for the way his payments to Stormy Daniels was made, while 32% said no. 100% of Americans said they're confused and don't understand what's going on.
That'd be me. I fall into that.
That's 100%.
That's 100%. Yeah.
Wait, what did he do?
Of everybody sitting there trying to talk about the legalese of this, I realized not a lot of people realize what's going on here.
I don't.
And it's funny too because you can tell when the broadcasters, they can tell that it's starting to kind of drag on the air because the camera's just been on the one thing for that. You can hear it in their voice. They'll start talking about other
saying
things.
the same things over and over again, yeah.
But in a different way.
Yeah, so not only are Americans confused exactly what the charges are, so is the DA in Manhattan. He was asked what laws were broken.
The indictment doesn't specify that because the law does not so require. In my remarks, I mentioned a couple of laws, which I will highlight again now. The first is New York State election law, which makes it a crime to conspire to promote a candidacy by unlawful means. I further indicated a number of unlawful means, including more additional false statements, including statements that were planned to be made to tax authorities. I also noted the federal election law cap on contribution limits.
Okay, so there he was trying to explain it, but it really didn't clear a lot of things up, and we still don't really know fully what the charges are about.
You understand that, Virginia?
Not a word.
Yeah. A lot of people won't, yeah.
I mean, Virginia, not at all.
I was fixing my hair extensions.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Here's a quicker clip from Trump's attorney talking about the charges.
The indictment itself is boilerplate. It doesn't allege any federal crime, any state crime that's been violated. It doesn't allege what the false statement is. And it's really disappointing. It's sad, and we're going to fight it.
Okay, so there you go. That's pretty much what the standard is. So a big day of wall-to-wall coverage and not a lot of information.
Good thing is people are being pretty peaceful on social media about it. Looking at our feed. It's going good.
No fighting whatsoever. No crosswords being hurled.
Yeah.
See what people are saying. Okay, yeah.
Trump will be back in court in December, so they've put it on hold for a while. Coincidentally, the time that he'll be back in court is pretty much when they start the Republican primaries. So he may not be able to make those because he might be tied up in court. Convenient. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, we got some makeup or breakup emails. Somebody just wants to know in their relationship, is there anywhere to go from here? Sometimes you get to that point, and that's why you send us an email. We'll get to that and some others from mail@kvjshow.com coming up in minutes.
You have my heart, and we'll never be worlds apart. Maybe in magazines, but you still be my star. Baby, 'cause in the dark, you can't see shiny cars, and that's when you need me there. With you, I'll always share. Because when the sunshine, we shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. Took an oath, I'ma stick it out to the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, know that we'll still have each other. stand under my umbrella. Under my umbrella. Under my umbrella. Under my umbrella. You can run into my arms. It's okay, don't be alarmed. Come into me. There's no distance in between us. So gonna let the rain pour. I'll be all you need and more. Because when the sun shines, we shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. Took an oath, I'ma stick it out to the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, know that we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella. Under my umbrella. Under my umbrella. Under my
Hey, sometimes you just need to break up. That is the way to go. But how do you know for sure? Ever debated in yourself and in your mind, had that internal struggle? Do I dump them or do I not?
If you're asking the question, the answer is probably yes.
I kind of feel that way.
A lot of times, yeah. A lot of times.
We romanticize and we hold on to stuff. And no, if you're sad, let it go.
If I am sad and I have to write emails to me to get other perspective, I would say most of the time I would feel like it's probably more in the end. I'm not saying that's always.
Yeah.
Because only a Sith lives in absolutes. But I think you're in trouble, girl or guy.
Okay, well, if you don't know if you should break up or not, you can send us an email. We'll give you our own ruling on it.
We want to believe in love, don't we? We want to believe.
Most of these, I don't think, need to stay together because if you're writing us already, there's a big enough problem where you're like, okay.
We definitely have a higher percentage of breakups than makeups. We do. We definitely do.
Well, when things are going great, you don't write us.
Well, and the thing, too, is sometimes you get all bent out of shape about something that's not a big deal, and you need perspective to say, yeah, you can overlook that. Don't flush away a really good relationship because of a bad moment.
That's a good point.
So this one says, is there anywhere to go from here? The email says, my wife has been out of work since January of 2020.
Dang.
Yeah, it's a while. She stopped looking for work in March 2020 when everything started shutting down. We have no kids, so she spends most of her day on social media and shopping and getting coffee with friends. She was burned out from her previous job, and we agreed that she needed to take some time off just to reset. But the problem is that it has been over 3 years now, and I think she can become comfortable with her lifestyle and has no intentions of ever going back to work. I didn't mind at first because I could support us off my salary. At first, she was contributing by cleaning the home and cooking meals. I never told her she had to do this, but she took the initiative. And for the past year, though, she has stopped doing any cleaning or cooking. And this is putting a strain on our relationship since I'm working 50-plus hours a week trying to support us and then have to come home and clean up after her and cook meals for the both of us. We talked about her going to counseling because she may have depression. She went for a few sessions and then refused to go anymore. I convinced her to go to marriage counseling, and after a few sessions of that, she refused to continue going. I'm ready to throw in the towel and hire a divorce lawyer. I cannot help someone who has no interest in helping themselves. What advice do you have? Yeah, it sounds like you're running through everything that needs to happen. You had the face-to-face talk, first of all, to let them know how you feel. That didn't change. You tried therapy. They keep quitting on it and have no interest in putting in the time. And if somebody doesn't meet you in the middle, that's typically when a marriage falls apart. They have to meet you in the middle.
And if you're not independently super wealthy, everybody's got to work. Everybody's got to contribute. Everybody's got to pull their fair share. She's taking advantage of him.
To me, when you have matters of the heart conversations with somebody you're in a relationship with, and you guys sit down and you guys talk about it, maybe you talk about it once, maybe you talk about it twice, and they don't want to make that change, you guys have kind of made a compromise, it's over. They're not going to change for you. Unless you want to be a doormat and let them walk over you and let them do, then you guys shouldn't be in a relationship together.
Yeah.
You're working that many hours and she's online shopping and not contributing, and it's not fun.
And when you met her, she was working. That's the thing. Like she was working, but then she changed. Not you. You stayed the same. She's the one that's done all these changes. Not working. Now not cooking or cleaning. Now not contributing. Like she's causing the demise. You shouldn't feel bad for not wanting to be in this.
And look, I'm very sympathetic with mental issues. I have them. My family has them. You can't always use the excuse of depression to get away with things.
You're just lazy sometimes.
People do that all the time. And newsflash, we all get depressed. Doesn't mean you have to stop everything and not be responsible and treat other people like dirt. That's not cool. You got to get that fixed. Whatever that is, you can't use depression as a crutch to treat other people bad.
The one power you do have, even though you cannot get your wife to go into therapy with you, you still make the money. You would control the money in this relationship. I don't know what she needs money for, but you would be able to control that and give her an idea of, hey, if we split up and you're not going to work, I guess I would be happy to pay you some alimony, but here's what that's going to feel like. We're going to have to cut our money and live double off of what I'm making. You'll need your own place. I'll need my own place.
Shell in the chat room says people who get depressed and people who have depression are not the same thing. Again, if you're not going and doing the work and you're not fixing yourself and you're bringing other people down, that's not fair to do to your mate.
Well, you dropped out of therapy twice.
Yes.
That tells me you don't want to do the work to get better because you enjoy being lazy. To me, no, we're done here.
And there are people that use depression as an excuse. I've seen it. I've lived with them. I've seen it before. Depression's a real thing, and I think you need to get it treated. I think you need to take it seriously. But I also think it's something where people use as a crutch sometimes.
She won't even go to the therapy. She dropped out twice. That's why you can feel good about trying with this woman, but she wasn't able to help herself.
Yeah, so it looks like you are heading for a split, but I would start kind of going down that road, giving her a little bit of a taste of what it's going to feel like and what it's going to look like. And the biggest reality check for her is probably not going to be a lot of money to do anything that you want to do. So that's the life I guess you're going to choose. Somebody else texted in. They said, I decided to start tracking just how many days Jaybird quotes Star Wars, day 4 and counting.
What did I quote? Oh, Sith.
Siths. Yeah, only a Sith lives in absolutes.
It's probably more, honestly.
Yeah. It's probably a pretty good streak. And they just started, but it's 4 days in a row. All right. This email says, is this cheating, makeup or breakup? My girlfriend went to New York last weekend for a bachelorette party, and while there, they went to see a male stripper show. They were also drinking a lot, and at one point, my girlfriend messaged me to tell me that she had sucked on a male stripper's nipple for a free shot of tequila. I was stewing over this until she got back the next day, and it turns out she doesn't even remember that happening. Apparently, that's how much she drank. I told her to just look in her phone and see what she messaged me. I don't know what to do. Between the cheating and the drinking, I'm not sure we should even be together. What do you think?
Oh, you guys are on different pages here.
Could this be an episode, though, where she just goes off and got a little too loose during a bachelorette party, and it was a bad moment that is not enough to end a relationship over?
Look, I've seen this happen a bunch of times on bachelorette parties, on bachelor parties. Mm-hmm. People get drunk and they get caught up in the moment and they lose themselves for a minute. And she didn't do anything that bad that he should be mad at. It's not like she had relations with somebody.
Right.
How does she know? She don't even remember doing the nipple thing.
Well, if it's in a club and everybody's watching, I think that would be something that people would talk about.
No, I'm saying, how do you know other things didn't happen throughout the night is what I'm saying. Not in the club, but if you can't even remember about the nipple thing and I'm just saying, you're blackout drunk.
Sure.
How do you know that's just the nipple thing that happened?
In defense of blackout drunk,
yeah.
Sometimes it gets away from you. I don't think we should beat her up for this.
I just, you know what, man? I don't like it. I'm old school when it comes to this stuff. You're not being hashtag. I get it. You got caught up and you drank and you licked a nipple and it's not that big of a deal for some people. It's still disrespectful and I don't like it.
It is. She didn't have a good move. Is it worthy of a breakup? And if you have a very solid, rock solid relationship and you got some time together, I don't know that you ended over this, but you probably from this point forward set some boundaries and say, hey, not a big fan of you going to these crazy boozy bachelorette parties, and let's put a nix to that in the future.
And the other thing too is how was things before this? Was everything amazing and she made just a grave mistake and she feels bad about it, or were you already dealing with some drama?
Yeah.
If there's already drama going on.
From what we know on the surface, I don't think I would give this a breakup, though.
I blame the nipple. Sometimes they're just too delicious.
Yeah.
You gotta lick them.
We just see the world different ways, Virginia.
And is this a makeup or breakup? And would you buy this story? It says, my boyfriend went out last night and he left his phone at my house.
Oh, boy.
I was eating dinner when I see his phone ring and the name Jessica was the person calling.
Who the hell's Jessica?
Then when I didn't answer, a text comes up and it says, where are you? I'm at dinner already. There wasn't another text or a call, and when I asked my boyfriend about it, he said it was one of his coworkers, and that is who he was meeting up with. On a scale of 1 to 5, how suspicious is this? My boyfriend does have other girls that he is friends with, and I am cool with that. It's just my boyfriend said he was going out with some of his quote-unquote buddies. Wouldn't he have said work buddies?
Yeah.
I was just surprised that a girl was involved with this meetup.
The story changed.
On a scale of 1 to 5, she wants to know how suspicious is this?
4.2.
Really?
Yeah, because if the story changed from buddies, which is innocent, it's just me and the guys, to work. And, who the hell is Jessica? Oh, she's a coworker. Oh, okay. We need to do a deep dive and figure out who this Jessica is. We need to figure out, does he work with this chick? Who else was at this dinner?
Yeah.
These are all going to be pretty easy things for you to figure out.
Here's your problem, and I would say I agree with you, Virginia. I think this is a 5 on suspicious because let's look again at the text message that came in. Jessica said, where are you? I'm at dinner already. I have a problem with 2 words in that. I'm, not we're, at dinner. If it was a bunch of work buddies, wouldn't you say we're?
Yep.
And then dinner. That's kind of more we're intimate hanging out, having a conversation. It would be something like we're already a couple drinks in, or we're at the bar,
yeah,
or
where
something
are you?
like that.
The boss is asking where you're at.
Right. It's where are you? I'm at dinner already.
I can tell you my suspicion is heightened if this was me.
Yeah, but here's what you got to do though. You got to act not suspicious and start investigating, because if you act like you know he's up to no good, he's going to change his behavior to cover his tracks.
Because the worst thing ever is to think something's wrong and appear jealous when everything really is cool.
Right.
You don't want that.
I agree.
Because that puts pressure on your mate, and that ain't cool to do.
And if they're deceptive and evil, which I have dated that before, they'll turn it around on you and call you crazy for being suspicious.
Gaslighter.
Gaslighting.
Yeah, it's a 5 on suspicious, and I think this is your green light to go to the next level of investigation.
Girl, you got to get in the bushes.
I don't know, man. That's such a level. What a commitment. Now you're in the bushes as an adult.
Sometimes you got to get in the bushes.
I feel like if I'm in the bushes in a relationship, at that point, I can't handle a relationship.
Yeah.
If I'm in the bushes and I'm sneaking around, I got to be single.
Okay. And you are?
Yeah.
Look at you. All your dreams came true.
Middle class life. I'm having fun.
All right. Do you need to confess to lying to your girlfriend about going out on a date when you said you were going out with work buddies?
Yeah. Does anybody know Jessica?
Yeah. You can let us know that kind of stuff and remain anonymous. Just send us a text, 877-979-WRMF. It's 877-979-9763. We got your confessions next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher Screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. We have a crash causing delays in Broward County this morning on 95 southbound. Watch for this one beyond Copans Road, blocking 2 right lanes. Plus, in Palm Beach County, an accident is tying you up on Okeechobee Boulevard eastbound to Jog Road, a left lane blocked in that area. There's also a crash to watch for on Parker Ave at Belvedere Road, and expect delays after an accident on Southern Boulevard at Sandsbury Way. Give yourself extra time through that area. Traffic service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi on Suits 97.9 WRMF.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher Screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of wind and rain. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation.
Millions of Planet Fitness members are defeating low energy and finding their big fitness energy. And right now, you can join them for just $1 down and $10 a month. That's so nice, I think I'll say it twice. You can join Planet Fitness for $1 down and $10 a month. No commitment. Cancel anytime. What a deal! Join the judgment-free zone today and enjoy tons of equipment in a clean and spacious club. $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment, cancel anytime. Deal ends Wednesday, April 5th. See Home Club for details.
There's a lot of things in this world happening right now, and consumers like myself want some level of control.
My name is Chrissy Lee. I have worked for FPL for 7 years. I get to be on the forefront of the best technology to produce clean energy. Solar is a stable fuel source, which will lead to stable bills and ultimately will produce savings for our customers.
I know that FPL is looking at other ways that down the line will reduce my bill.
Learn how FPL is investing in Florida's future at fpl.com/value.
At Palm Beach Mitsubishi, we're offering $3,500 off MSRP on all new 2023 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross and 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander Sports all month long. Don't miss this opportunity for more cash in your pocket. Cha-ching! PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
Are you just tired of the aggravation of contact lenses or glasses? They're not convenient. I know sometimes in the morning I'm rushing to get ready. I couldn't imagine trying to take the time to put contact lenses in. Even when I had time, it would take me 15 minutes just to go through that. Glasses don't work if you're at the pool or beach or gym. They're just kind of annoying. So think about a better option, a LASIK procedure with Panu. Panu is the best of the best with expertise, and Dr. Mutiel has done over 50,000 of these procedures with only state-of-the-art lasers. Your eyes are in good hands, and it's easy to do too. My procedure took about 90 seconds. My vision got blurry. I was back to work the very next day. And if you're worried about cost, tell me. This thing is so affordable. I couldn't believe just how affordable it was when I got mine done 9 years ago. Still affordable today, and you don't need any money for 2 full years. It's a payment plan with 0 down and 0 interest for up to 24 months. And when you say Kevin from the KVJ show, they take an additional $500 off. So book the free consultation at PanuLaser.com. It's PANNU laser.com.
You called for an animal interpreter.
Yeah, this raccoon keeps yelling at us.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, really?
What?
Sonny here says Fantasy 5 isn't just a nocturnal game anymore. Now there's a midday draw at 1:05 p.m. and you can win tens of thousands of dollars for just $1. She also says to leave the lid off the outside trash can. Please.
Seize the midday with the new Fantasy 5 draw time. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Great news, Lake Worth. WSS, the best neighborhood shoe store, is now open on the corner of South Congress Avenue and Hypoluxo Road. WSS has the largest selection and latest styles for men, women, and kids, plus thousands of styles from top brands like Nike, Jordan, Adidas, Puma, and more. Hurry and visit the new WSS shoe store, now open on the corner of South Congress Avenue and Hypoluxo Road in Lake Worth. For more info, visit shopwss.com.
Your AC is one of those things that you gotta make sure is functioning and fully ready for the summer, because it'll be here before we know it. CoolingAdvisors.com. They want to hook you up with a $79 tune-up. They'll come out, check out your system, let you know exactly what kind of life you got left on that puppy, let you know when you need to think about a new system, or just tell you, no, you're great. We only had to flush this thing out and you're solid. Cooling Advisors, family owned and operated. They're going to come out and be honest with you. They background screen and drug test all of their employees at Cooling Advisors so you can feel safe about the team that they bring into your home. And if you need a new system like I did a couple of years ago, Cooling Advisors wants to hook you up with a lot. A $500 off the cost of your system coupon. Love that. No money down on your new system and payments as low as $79 a month. This is how your new AC is going to be affordable. Go to coolingadvisors.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Don't miss out on the opportunity to enjoy April deals on wheels at hgregg.com on Military Trail. Whatever your taste or budget is, they've got a huge selection of inventory with a perfect match for you. hgregg.com. Save more, drive happy.
A warm Wednesday in store and a breezy one as well. Temperatures in the mid-70s this morning. Staying dry today with partly sunny skies this afternoon. Breezy conditions, winds out of the east-southeast, 15 to 20 miles per hour. Highs today, 88 degrees. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Jennifer Correa on 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Tri-County Metals.
Value, beauty, protection. 3 things that a metal roof from Tri-County Metals will add to your home. With over 50 color options, you will be sure to find the right look for your home. Learn more at TriCountyMetals.com. That's TriCountyMetals.com.
Experience the Anna Jar Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
You know, you can actually watch KVJ. It is on YouTube every single day. You can see us live. You can watch us on demand, the regular show, and you can even see our after the show bonus material you're only going to get online through digital and on our apps or wherever you get podcasts. So go on ahead and go to YouTube, subscribe, ring that bell, and just hit the bell icon, and you'll get an update anytime that we have a new video. A notification will appear. So go and watch and subscribe to KVJ TV on YouTube and take it with you on your mobile devices too, or put it up on your flat screen.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
All right, we got some confessions here that people have texted in. Interesting to hear the secrets that you're holding on to. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You can let us know your confessions here. This confession says, my company went to a 4-day work week, but I never told my wife. It is one whole day just to myself, and it is the best day of my week.
Sometimes you need a day by yourself, man. It's good for the soul.
It is absolutely good for the soul.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I don't know how you parents and married people do it.
Yeah.
Because if you know you need to kind of clear your mind a little bit, there's sometimes you just can't do that.
That's why we drink so much.
Time in life doesn't allow that.
It's true. It's good.
I got single life privilege.
This confession says my identical twins are turning 5 next month, and I still can't tell them apart. But I've never told my wife.
Really?
Just put a little marker on them.
Yeah.
Put a little dot.
Yeah.
Give one of them a forehead dot.
Yeah. Just give them like a little dot on the neck.
Tell them it's a mole.
There you go.
This person confessed, I've been driving an Uber in my town for 5 years, and I've only just realized that it's even house numbers on the left and odd numbers on the right.
Oh.
I get it, though. Sometimes in life, you just don't. The obvious doesn't hit you in the face.
Yeah, when is anybody ever going to point that out? Be like, hey, did you realize that that's odd, that's even, you know?
My mama pointed that out to me when I was little.
She did, okay.
Yeah, and then I was always like so fascinated by it. Like every street follows the rule.
Okay.
Wow. My mom told me all the murderers lived in all the houses.
Good advice, you know?
Don't go in there. The strangers and the killers.
This person confessing, they said, I have 5 accounts on the Nextdoor app, and I have them just to fight with my neighbors. Sometimes when nothing is happening, I'll start a fight with myself just to drag them in and their stupid opinions.
That's amazing.
That sometimes happens with KVJ stuff. Someone will make a fake account to fight with people, and you know it's the same person. You go, you're using the same language you use as the other account.
Right, the same punctuation, the same bad grammar.
The same insults and jokes.
The same person doesn't know how to use your, and your.
It's pretty telling.
This person confessing, when I'm on a plane and I've got to pee, I relieve myself in the sink. It's the perfect height, and it requires less effort than aiming into the moving bowl as the plane bounces around.
That's why you can't trust anything when you go out in public. Just assume everyone pees on everything, and you'll be okay.
It must be so much easier to have a penis.
Let's not trust it.
I could never pull off that. That is a 5-star maneuver right there.
Let's not try to do a gender war.
You kind of have a cool fire hose.
Look, it is very freeing to pee wherever you want at times. I get that. You're right.
Mm-hmm. This person said, I pull my zipper up and down really quick on my jacket because it sounds like someone's scratching an 80s hip-hop record. Sometimes I get looks. I'm 48.
I get it. It's the small things, baby.
Do it for yourself. Don't even notice the looks.
Mm-hmm. This person, a couple cheating ones here. I caught my husband in a cheating lie, so I put dog flea shampoo in all his shampoo and body washes, and I filled his milk with enema fluid. Yikes.
Oh.
Would you know if your milk was full of enema fluid? Would you kind of know?
I would hope that you would taste something different.
Yeah. I would think that'd be a one-time thing. And then you got to watch tampering with people's stuff. There have been a lot of those cases of spouses poisoning each other.
It's illegal.
Play with that.
You can't put anything in anybody's food without them knowing. You just can't. It's illegal.
And if you're going through all that and you're this mad, just break up with him, because now he's changing you as a human. Like, you're doing all this diabolical stuff and you're turning to a life of evil because he made you that way. Just wish him well and kiss him goodbye.
You're dancing on Dateline stuff now.
Yeah. And this person said, I've never told anyone what really happened, but my marriage ended when I came home from work early to surprise my husband and caught him having gay sex dressed in a dog suit.
Wow, that's a great story. Will you come on the radio?
This happens to you. You go home and same thing with Panda, and he begs you to not leave him. Do you stay in the marriage? He goes, babe, I'm sorry. I was drinking. I just wanted to scratch this itch.
I don't know. I would probably try to stay, but we would have a new set of rules.
No dog costumes.
Separate bedrooms.
There's so much to unpack there. The dog costume. You go, is this what he's into? Does he want to dress?
It's a dog costume, and he's with a man.
There's a lot to unpack for you, personally.
Or there's a lot to pack, which would be your clothes.
Oh, no, I'm not packing nothing. You're moving out, not me.
All right.
I'm staying with the babies.
I don't know if I want to stay in that bed, though.
Getting a new bed.
Okay.
Dude, what do you think, Kev? Does Virginia stay with Panda? I think she leaves him. I don't think she stays with him.
It's a good question. Yeah, I
don't
wonder.
think you do.
I mean, I'm not what he wants, obviously. If he's into men and barking like a dog.
Rough.
That's a little too rough for me.
Yeah, I think you're out.
This confession says, I'm a manager, and regardless of experience, I won't hire somebody with the same first name as me. There can only be one.
I get it.
You never know when someone's not going to give you an opportunity.
Well, I married a Kevin, but his name is Panda. He has to be Panda. He can't be Kevin. He can't even be his own birthright.
It makes everything so confusing because you'll be out with Kevin and you're Kevin. And I'll go, oh, she's out with Panda. Well, who's Panda? I'll go, well, he's my friend. If they don't know who Panda is, they always think Kevin is Kevin.
And some people that knew him before he knew me, they still call him Kevin. And so they'll be talking to me about Kevin, and I don't know who they're talking about. Are they talking about Kevin at work or Kevin at home?
When they go, boy, I tell you what, that Kevin is real hot. I always go, I know, because it could be either one of them.
And this confession says, I discovered recently that I can crack an egg using nothing other than my sphincter. I also discovered how sharp an eggshell can be.
Okay. Let's put our names on a wheel, and whoever gets picked has to break the egg.
I think you want to.
I
don't know. We need a wheel around here.
We'll just fill the wheel with Jason.
What do you know? Landed on Jay.
Oh my gosh, I'm so surprised.
Yeah.
Here's a dog suit for you.
I don't think that I got the strength.
You know?
I don't.
You won't know until you try, pumpkin.
That's a tough
You think that egg would just sit up there all lazy-like?
I don't know if we can get it in.
What if we start with a quail egg?
I just like to watch your face as you try.
I know.
Yeah.
We'll start with a small egg. I believe in you.
I hear you.
Denny, are you going to be the one that's in charge of the...
Who's putting it there?
Yeah.
I only do it if it's blood in, blood out kind of a situation.
You'll have blood out.
We all got to try it together. That's the only way we're doing it.
That area does bleed a lot.
Yeah. Yep. Blood out. All right. Love your confessions. Thanks for sending them to us. 877-979-WRMF. I guess Jaybird has a little bit of a confession to make. He's told us that he's trying to do something, and that thing he's been trying to do, he failed at miserably.
The diet.
He will let us know how bad it got yesterday. Coming up in minutes. Jaybird has got his own confession. He's been talking to us about how he is going to get lean and mean for the Crawfish Festival coming up because he's got a performance on stage and he's got to keep his wind up. So he has been watching what he eats, pretty much just the lentil soup is what he's having, a couple other things here and there. He's also kind of going out and running, but apparently the wheels fell off yesterday, Jaybird, on the diet bus.
Not for the running, but for the food part, man. It did, and it went. We went. Me and Sweet Danny had a partner in crime.
Oh, okay.
We went pretty big.
Yeah.
What happened?
We were working on that Lydia the Lizard video, and we were stuck in the room all day. We were filming, and it just once we got done, it was late, and we felt like we kind of earned it.
Okay.
And I was tired, and I was weak, and I proceeded to go the complete opposite way. We ordered. You can do this on Uber Eats, where they You order your meal, and they go, you can order new stuff right now. You have 6 minutes to add on to other places along the way.
They'll make a stop. Like, say you ordered pizza.
We did.
Then you can say, I also would like some ice cream. You can send them to Walgreens, and they'll get you, like, Chunky Monkey, Chubby Hubby.
We sent them to Cinnabon.
Oh, my gosh.
Man.
Wow.
And did we just go?
I mean, you couple of sluts.
And we got desserts from the actual restaurant is on top of it. So the Cinnabon was just extra.
extra desserts.
You got desserts on top of desserts?
Jen was out. It was just me and Denny.
So you're eating for two?
See,
we were.
Her and the dog were out. She had some other stuff to do. So it was just me and Denny's, and we said, let's just go for it.
Yo, she's pregnant, not you.
She's actually been losing weight.
I noticed I've gained weight since Jen's been pregnant. I think I've got Jen's sympathy pain or pounds. Is that what they call it? Sympathy pounds? I got Jen's sympathy pounds.
It's not your baby.
If you chart when Jen got pregnant, I have gained weight through the entire pregnancy.
Who's gained more?
Me, I think it's been me. Jen's losing weight.
He looks like he's in his second trimester.
Hey.
I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
Okay, sorry. I went too far.
Too hurtful. Too far. Too raw. Too real. Too accurate.
You got a Cinna baby.
So the tally was pizza plus a dessert from that restaurant and then Cinnabon on top of
We
it.
had some pasta. We had some garlic bread as well.
Okay.
Cheesy garlic bread.
Kevin, they didn't just order a pizza.
A pizza, pasta, and garlic bread.
We had chocolate mousse.
Chocolate mousse.
Chocolate mousse was on point.
And a couple cookies. Now,
A couple cookies.
How high were you?
we're working on a lizard music video. What do you
Yeah.
think? The first comment on TikTok was, I'm so glad I'm high watching this. Yeah.
It's a great lizard video, too. It's on TikTok.
Thank you.
If nobody's seen it, you need to go click on
We'll
it.
put it on Instagram right after this show.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Back on it today, though.
Back up. I'm running the wind. The wind.
Yeah,
The wind's.
okay.
I'm the snack king, baby. I'm allowed to eat snacks. I just can't. My wind's got to be up.
Yeah, well, you eat that food, your window's going to be up.
It's going to be up and out.
All that. Now, do you go to the restroom after all that?
We didn't eat it all, so we have doggy bags still, but a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
So you'll do leftovers today and then back on the diet maybe tomorrow then?
I have to give my brother my leftovers.
Yeah.
I do. I got to give them to him.
Okay.
You're not going to be able to hand over that doggy bag.
Well, we got so many Cinnabons left over. You can buy a whole, a case of them Cinna Nuggets. Oh, those Cinna Nuggets. Oh, my God.
It's good stuff, huh?
They just go down so quick like grapes.
That's it.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, there's a good Samaritan that discovered a bale of marijuana that washed ashore in Palm Beach over the weekend.
Oh.
There was about 30 pounds of weed.
Dang.
Ooh, how about that? You get something like that, you'll probably go run to Cinnabon right afterwards.
Think about how many lizard videos he would make if he found that.
So many.
Like 8 a day.
It'd be too many. The charm would wear off.
So many. Yeah, it's pretty good to haul. In January, 2 people discovered a total of 145 pounds of cocaine in the Lower Keys.
My goodness.
Yeah, so there's a lot of drugs out there.
Only thing I ever find on the beach is like syringes and ciggies.
Nothing at all that good, huh?
We always play a game when we do the KVJ beach cleanup. It's a point system. If you find a cigarette butt, it's 5 points. If you find, some trash. But if you find a needle, that's 50 points. That's the best thing you can find on the beach. That's the number.
Best / worst.
Yes. Yeah. Best for the game, terrible for our environment.
Yeah. Okay, that's how you divide that up. 39-year-old Travis Jordan pulled out an 18-inch machete when he was denied singing another karaoke song at Kennedy's Lamppost Tavern in Cape Canaveral over the weekend. Police found Jordan stumbling on his feet with bloodshot eyes and smelling strongly of alcohol. They wound up arresting him and charging him with breach of peace. So, hey, don't cut a guy off from his karaoke.
That's when you do some of your best karaoke work, though, with bloodshot eyes and smelling of alcohol.
Some of the best performances is that person.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't argue that.
It all depends on who's running the karaoke too. If I've seen a guy bring up a stool on the karaoke stage and it start a fight with the karaoke singer because you don't put stools on the stage, Virginia.
That's another one of those karaoke rules.
According to the guy running the karaoke that night, he did not like it.
Wow.
Let's not take karaoke so seriously.
This guy took karaoke so seriously.
Let's have some fun.
Kanishwa Supri believed the man that she was with was responsible for stealing her expensive Gucci shoes.
Oh, I know he did not.
Those things can go anywhere from $500 to $8,000.
Depending on what kind they are, that is true.
So she wasn't having it, so she pulled a gun and fired 2 rounds in his general direction.
Seems reasonable.
Thankfully, she's a terrible shot and missed on both. She then ran into her white BMW and fled the scene while the victim contacted police. Deputies tracked the BMW heading from Naples towards Miami and intercepted Kanishwa before she even left the county. She was arrested and charged with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon.
Did we ever find out? Did he take her shoes?
Did not say. No, he, I think, was denying that he had, so I don't know if she just misplaced them, but...
Wouldn't she be embarrassed if she opened up her trunk and she's like, oh, wait, there's my shoes?
Oh, never mind.
There's videos of that where someone will accuse somebody of stealing something
and shoot them?
And not to that point, but on camera, they'll find it back in their purse, and it's very embarrassing.
Awkward.
I bet, yeah.
What's the most you've ever spent on shoes? Without a deal, you legit ponied up for the money.
I would never spend more than $500.
You spent $500 on shoes before?
Wow.
Well, close. Wow. I just sold some Gucci shoes. Funny you bring those up. I just sold some on eBay for like $150.
Okay.
And I bought them used.
Okay.
So if you buy from me, you're buying twice used.
So they're double used
yes.
shoes?
They're double used shoes. And I got back my investment plus.
It's a lot of foot fungus.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm. A man was arrested in Pennsylvania after 2 chases with law enforcement in 2 counties, one of which involved a stolen school bus with a dead deer inside.
What?
Troopers stopped a vehicle with a Florida plate as part of a burglary investigation. The driver, Tony Saunders, claimed he was coming home from work. But during the stop, state police say the troopers learned of a theft at a convenience store in York County. Saunders had items from the store in the vehicle and say he claimed to have gotten them at a junkyard. The troopers also saw a dog in the back of the vehicle and a dead deer in the trunk.
What the hell?
That's some Leatherface stuff right there.
Pretty crazy, right?
Was it a roadkill thing? And he's like, oh, this is going to be some good eats.
Don't know that it was, and they don't say in the article, but as troopers try to open the door, Tony Saunders takes off driving. Hours later, they were notified of a school bus being stolen, and it had been spotted. They found the bus in a shopping center parking lot and tried to stop it. And guess what? It was old Tony Saunders.
He stole a school bus? I mean, how can you be more obvious?
Yeah, this is Act 2. Act 3 was when he decided to strip off his clothing and flee out of the bus nude.
Okay.
That's when you got to send in the rookie to tackle him.
That's just keeping it sexy.
Saunders admitted to taking the bus earlier in the day after crashing a BMW and claimed the dead deer was for garden fertilizer. He faces a slew of charges.
It sounds like he's on bath salts.
That's quite a day, though, isn't it? I mean, that's you got to be tired at night after a day like that.
If you're not on something, I think you need to get on something.
Like antipsychotic medication.
Exactly.
Justine Miranda, a 20-year-old fugitive from New Jersey, was caught in Clearwater when cops spotted him riding a motorcycle with a fake vanity license plate. They thought that the license plate might be fake because they couldn't imagine the state of Florida approving a license plate that said bend over.
Yeah, Florida didn't have fun with the license plates.
No.
What a shame.
Justine was charged with a felony fleeing account. An early Easter egg hunt at a mall near Dayton, Ohio devolved into chaos on Sunday after parents got into it. People got knocked over and adults were even seen shoving little kids out of the way to get to another adult to pummel. The mall says it's not going to be doing any more egg hunts in the future.
Those can go wrong so fast. You really got to be careful with those, with candy drops. You just got to be really careful when you separate parents and children, and then there's a mad dash and chaos. It can go bad really quick. Trust me, I've been a part of it.
How fun would this be? An adult paintball egg hunt. There's eggs everywhere. You send all the adults out, and then you got these paintball snipers
in the tree.
And there's money. There's a couple ones with that's got some money in there.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Ooh, we could do that this weekend.
I'm down. I am down.
That'd be so fun.
You better have more than $1 in those eggs, though.
I think you gotta put some money in there.
You do.
Mm-hmm. Well, we heard about a guy pulling out a machete when he was cut down from his karaoke in Cape Canaveral. And now, a game of Monopoly in Brussels ended with a samurai sword fight. Apparently, there was an argument over noise. Do you have to be quiet when you play Monopoly? I don't get it.
No, heck no.
You like street rules.
Love street Monopoly. It's my favorite.
Well, be careful playing in Brussels. They will pull a sword on you.
I respect it.
Okay. There's now a video making the rounds online of someone in Spain leaving a laundromat seconds before a dryer explodes into flames.
I saw this. Have you seen the video?
No, they have died, you think?
Yes. I mean, he would have died. The windows all shattered. He got away by like 2 seconds.
Yeah, they say that it sounds like it was caused by somebody leaving their lighter in a pocket.
Oh, my gosh.
Uh-huh.
Check your pockets, y'all. Take it from me. I have washed a lot of weird things.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you are going to do an Easter egg hunt, despite how dangerous it can be for adults and children, you might want to try a cheaper route, and many people are. Because of inflation and the cost of eggs, people are now turning to potatoes and painting those and hiding those instead.
I don't hate it.
I love that. Why do you need the egg?
You
don't need the egg.
You don't need the egg. And the eggs, they spoil if you leave them outside too long.
I love potatoes.
Okay, you're all for it, huh?
I'm so into this.
Yeah.
Okay. And how about this? A South Carolina man set a Guinness World Record for the longest mustache on a living person. The mustache is 2 feet 1 inch long.
Is it too long, or do you think he pulls tail with that?
I think you can pull tail with anything you give the right approach. Mental.
He's not a bad-looking guy. I was looking at a picture of him, and I was trying to assess, is that dateable? If this guy walked up to you in a bar and bought you a drink, how would it go? He's not that cute, but he's not that bad.
Oh, okay. That guy could absolutely. He's a peacocker. If he's got a good personality,
he's going to make it work.
Absolutely make it work.
Yeah, he's going to make it work. All right, coming up here on the KVJ show, I want to hear your stories about people who are in unique romantic relationships. What makes your romantic partnership truly different and unique? There are so many different combinations for people getting in relationships today, and they're not the way they used to be. In fact, they did a study on what is better, a polyamorous relationship or a traditional monogamous relationship. I'll let you know the surprising details next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. A couple of crashes to watch for in Palm Beach County on Southern Boulevard eastbound. We have an accident at Sandsbury Way. That is blocking a right lane. Plus, on Okeechobee Boulevard eastbound, a crash at Jog Road is blocking a left lane as well. There's also a crash tying you up on Parker Avenue at Belvedere Road, and in Broward County, you're seeing fairly heavy delays on the Sawgrass Expressway northbound. A crash just before 441 blocking a left lane, causing those delays. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of wind and rain. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation.
These days, $10 doesn't get you very far. But with Brightline, guests can ride to a shopping spree in Aventura or the new brunch spot in West Palm Beach everyone's talking about. Or did the next Miami Heat game? Brightline makes getting to everything South Florida has to offer easier than ever. Enhance your experience with in-station and onboard amenities like lounge access, crafted cocktails, and more. Book your next ride at GoBrightline.com.
Palm Beach Mitsubishi is offering to buy your car for more than the max. Visit us today and drive away with the most cash in your pocket. Cha-ching! Get the most for your ride at Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
At the Aquaplastic Surgery Center, they have a team of experienced and respected surgeons and staff and nurses and support staff that give beautiful experiences. They give beautiful results. You're going to love the atmosphere and the vibe at Aquaplastic Surgery. If you're thinking about anything, Dr. Rankin did my mommy makeover. He did my girlfriend's mommy makeover. I just saw her over the weekend. She feels great. Dr. Rankin, Dr. Deb, Dr. Bauermeister, and Crystal that does all the Botox and stuff. She did that Kai Bella on that fat pocket I had on my face. That fat pocket is 60% smaller. Wow. Everybody on the team at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center knows their stuff, and they listen and they care. Offices in Jupiter and in Miami. Go to aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Broken bricks, falling fences, damaged doors. Gorilla Glue, of course. Gorilla Glue is incredibly strong, 100% waterproof, and bonds virtually everything. Gorilla Glue, for the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
Text and work. Text and pretend to work. Text and act surprised when someone calls you out for not working. Who, me? Text and whatever, just don't text and drive. Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Chase loves soccer.
I'm Chase Greer, and I'm 12 years old.
And his dream is to turn pro. That's why Chase and his family make sure he's always having fun and squeezing out his best with Go-Go Squeeze.
Okay, buddy, let's break for a Go-Go Squeeze.
Go-Go Squeeze Fruit on the Go pouches are a nutritious snack made from 100% fruit with no sugar added.
That's my boy!
Because when you nurture your kids, you squeeze out the best in them. Squeeze out the best with Go-Go Squeeze. Not a low-calorie food. Products range from 11 to 13 grams of sugar and 60 to 70 calories per serving.
Hi, I'm Julie Haft for WATC. The temperatures have been so hot lately. Remember, when your wife is hot, call Air Around the Clock at 888-FIX-MY-AC. Call 888-FIX-MY-AC now.
You called for an animal interpreter.
Yeah, this raccoon keeps yelling at us.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, really?
What?
Sonny here says Fantasy 5 isn't just a nocturnal game anymore. Now there's a midday draw at 1:05 p.m. and you can win tens of thousands of dollars for just $1. She also says to leave the lid off the outside trash can. Please.
Seize the midday with the new Fantasy 5 draw time. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Tradition is the thing in our family, that's for sure. It's Randy West for the Honey Baked Ham Company. Yes, every Easter it is all about the Honey Baked Ham, and you can shop early and save $5 of a bone-in ham or Easter meal on April 4th and 5th during the Honey Baked Ham Company's Easter Gold Pickup Days. It's about convenience because you spend less time in the kitchen. You make more time and more memories with your family and friends. No one wants to be in there cooking all day, right? And they've got meals for ham lovers, turkey lovers, everything lovers. They even have the heat and serve sides, which are so convenient. So during Easter Gold Pickup Days, it's 2 days only, April 4th and Wednesday, April 5th. Shop early and receive $5 off a bone-in ham or Easter meal from the Honey Baked Ham Company. And when shopping early, remember, Honey Baked Hams will stay fresh in the refrigerator for up to 10 days and turkey breasts up to 7. This Easter, serve a complete meal from Honey Baked Ham with their fully cooked signature bone-in ham, smoked or roasted turkey breasts with any of their 10 heat and serve sides. You can buy online, pick up in store, and save $5 on an Easter meal or bone-in ham during the Gold Pickup Days on Tuesday, April 4th and Wednesday, April 5th only. Coupon required. Visit honeybaked.com/coupons for your special Easter meal offer.
So, you finally have some time to yourself. Even if it is just the car ride home, it's you time. And look at you. Do not disturb set before you even got in the car? Impressive. You've earned this moment to just chill and drive. This break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
Straighteners
Stringer's Tavern and Oyster Bar isn't just beautiful to look at. Their new menu has kicked things up a notch, and they're excited to show you just what beautiful tastes like. They have new dinner and lunch entrees to love and a daily happy hour that keeps everybody coming back for more. And get this, Buck a Shuck is now available during happy hour from 3 till 6 p.m. and all day on Sunday. Speaking of Sunday brunch has begun. Having a party? Let them host. For more information regarding weekly events, parties, reservations, and the music lineup, visit stringerstavern.com. Everything gets better when you order ahead with Dunkin' Rewards. Skip the wait and earn points for more Dunkin'. South Florida runs on Dunkin', and so does 97.9 WRMF.
Everybody in my neighborhood is asking me, who did your windows? Oh my gosh, they look so good. It was done so quick, so efficiently. When you saw the team that BNT brought to my house, I was the envy of my neighborhood because usually they bring out like 1, 2, maybe 3 guys. BNT brought out like 7 guys, and they did such good work so quickly. BNT Master Installers. They know their stuff. They're not learning on the job. They're guys that have been doing this for years and years, and they get how to do these windows quickly, efficiently, properly. Experience counts, and BNT Windows and Doors has it. They also use custom PGT products. So you're using the best installers and then the best product, the best selling on the market, the PGT windows. And they look so beautiful. Call BNT Windows and Doors today. They'll come out and give you a full estimate. BNTwindowsanddoors.com.
Experience the Anna Jar Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, trade in and trade up to a new Kia for less with one of the area's largest selections of new Kias available. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Relationships look a little different today than in your parents' or grandparents' era. And now people are starting to look at it and study to say, okay, well, what does this mean if you're in a non-traditional, non-monogamous relationship? Are you selling yourself short, or can it be just as good and beneficial for you? According to this new study by a professor of philosophy at Santa Clara University, he suggests that being in a polyamorous relationship can bring the same physical and emotional benefits of monogamy. The professor says in many cases, poly relationships are more durable than monogamous ones because their flexibility allows them to meet shifting needs over time in a way that monogamous relationships just don't.
NBI, not buying it.
What if you have any kind of jealousy thing?
Dude, most people are jealous. It's one of those things people use against people because people are insecure about jealousy because humans have it. It's one of these things we're ashamed of. Good luck getting everybody on that agenda.
The professor says that jealousy seen in polyamorous relationships is just as prevalent in monogamous ones.
First of all, it's a professor.
There's no way. Okay, you walk in and your wife Kim is with Zach, and you know Zach is a lifeguard. He's super hot. Mm-hmm. You walk in and you're not a little jealous that she's there with Zach?
I would never ever be in a polyamorous relationship, so any of that stuff would drive me crazy. And I think it's got to be a different mindset. Now, if you're talking to somebody that is into that, they may be turned on by the fact that their wife is hanging out with Zach the lifeguard.
If everyone's into it, I think it could absolutely work. But my point is, majority of people are not going to be able to do this.
And then some people think they can and get in it and realize they can't.
That's the big thing too. You're also gonna have people that are gonna do that as a phase and phase out of it, while another partner's gonna say, "No, I don't want to phase out of it."
Well, the girl that's getting it from Zach is not gonna want to phase out.
This professor is claiming there's just as much jealousy in monogamous relationships as there is polyamorous.
This professor on the west coast of the states?
He's pro-poly.
Santa Clara.
He's pushing a poly agenda.
You're talking a west coast professor? The bird is out.
Kev, did you get tricked by some woke-ass professor?
You see California? The place going to hell in a handbasket.
The professor also does say his research finds that polyamorous families do exist in modern society and they can actually benefit children.
Again, I am not downing or judging anybody that wants to take that path in their life, and that's what they want to do. I'm just saying majority of humans are built with loyalty and not stepping out with that one-on-one.
And jealousy.
Now, maybe over time, and we're talking a long period of time, the majority would be, oh yeah, we'll do the poly thing. But too many people, too many humans are traditional when it comes to that.
Yeah. So can anybody speak to this? Have you tried out both? Did one work out better than the other? Did it fail miserably?
Everyone's got to be on that same page, and it's got to be 100% on both pages. It can't be Kevin's 98 and the Mexican Queen and Zach is 100.
Oh, everybody's 100 with Zach.
That 2% is going to wreck the marriage.
And tell me, what is your unique romantic relationship? What makes it unique? What makes it different? What kind of situation are you in? You can hit us up, 877-979-WRMF.
It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you, but when we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain with or without you.
Well, a professor in Santa Clara University is trying to argue that a polyamorous relationship is just as beneficial as one that is monogamous. Same level of jealousy and apparently just as good for kids, because you can have a family unit and be polyamorous, apparently. What does it look like, though? And more people are trying non-traditional relationships. How successful is yours and what does it look like? One person texted in, they said, I am polyamorous, but my husband isn't quite sure yet how he feels about it. We're slowly working through the idea of having a live-in girlfriend, but I think I know he'll never feel the way I do about polyamory.
So isn't that kind of a problem if you're married?
I would think that would be a challenge. I think for this to work, you would both have to be all in.
So you're laying with somebody else when you know your mate isn't that cool with it.
It's never going to last.
That's my point. And I'm not trying to say that with judgment. I'm only bringing that up because it's not going to last for most people. Mm-hmm. If you got that 1 foot in and that is it, you ain't built for this.
Yeah.
And if Zach is in the polyamorous situation, you're about to hit the door.
There are people built for this kind of relationship.
Yep.
I am not one of those kind of people.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't think anyone in this room is.
No, but it's interesting how many people today are doing non-traditional, non-monogamous relationships. One text said, we are 30 and we opened up our marriage recently after 12 years of being together. So far, so good. We swing together, and it's added a lot of excitement and variety.
Don't you always have to worry about, too, if everyone's being safe? Even if your mate is being safe, you're being safe. How do you know Zach is being safe? Who's throwing it around?
Yeah, well, it's just the more times you do anything, it does increase your chances of something.
You add just another layer. Oh, let's bring Clint in.
Zach is a man whore, let's be honest.
And sometimes Zach drinks a little too much and doesn't always put a Jimmy hat on.
Oh, I forgot. I thought I had it there. No.
Yeah.
Whoops, my bad.
You just have to put so much trust in so many other people.
You can't trust Zach.
Hell no.
Jesse said, I have a partner who is married to someone else, but we're in an open relationship. We have our kids and we all live together. The other woman also has a side boyfriend who comes to the house for hookups.
Wow.
I just feel like when someone catches feels, that's when it all goes to crap, my friends.
That is too busy.
And people will catch feels for. If you got 3 people involved, one of those 3 is going to catch feels a little bit more than the other 2.
Could you imagine dating your 2 last girlfriends at the same time?
Oh my God, that's giving me an anxiety attack. That is not. It's so not sexy to me.
At the same time.
It's the least peaceful and the least sexiest thing I think you've ever presented to me.
You might not live.
Oh my gosh, I have to take off my pizza outfit. The room is closing down. That is such a horrible situation. Oh my God, I'm picturing it. I want out. I want out of this fantasy.
They're so mad at you, and they're yelling in tandem.
Oh, and then they team up?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, you're the enemy now.
I can barely deal with you, and you're my coworker. Gonna add another female into it?
So what makes your romantic partnership truly different and unique? This text says, I was a guest at a friend's house. They're a couple. I was awakened at 2 a.m. when another woman arrived at the house, invited through a threesome hookup app. I learned later that the woman in the relationship has the final say in choosing the other woman.
Through an app.
I guess there's
there's
an app for that.
Wow.
Better get an app smear after that. Make sure everything's good.
Mm-hmm. And this person said, I had been involved with this girl for a while when her mom and I did something.
Whoa.
We then had a big falling out about it, but we now live in the same house.
The mom, the daughter, and the dude?
And I have been intimate with both of them in the last week, and this has been going on for about a year. Can you imagine that dynamic?
No.
A mother, daughter, and you're hitting both?
And the mom and daughter are cool with it?
That's crazy, man.
I know they say not to judge, but I'm kind of sitting on Judge Mountain right now. Me and my dad with the same girl.
Yeah, that's what that would be.
It's not my cup of soda.
Or your last girlfriend and her mom.
Dang.
Oh my gosh.
It's a lot to work through, isn't it? There's a lot to work through.
Man, I'm going through it mentally. Good God.
All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, Tyler Cameron. He was the runner-up on season 15 of The Bachelorette in 2019. He is a local boy, and he is a good-looking man. And if you'd like to hang out with him here in South Florida, we'll tell you how as he comes in studio with us next.
Killing time while you're supposed to be working? Kill time with us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow us at 97.9 WRMF.
Wendy's $3 breakfast deal is a bacon or sausage egg croissant plus small seasoned potatoes for $3. It's the breakfast that don't miss. So if you did miss Wendy's breakfast, don't imagine. Fresh cracked eggs, sizzling sausage, crispy bacon, and block out those hot, buttery, flaky croissants. Croissants don't really make a sound, but if they did, for a breakfast that don't miss, Wendy's is that breakfast. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $3 breakfast deal.
Limited time only. Participating U.S. Wendy's. Select a request $3 breakfast deal to obtain discount. Not valid for a la carte or combo orders.
What does the future of cruising look like? With MSC Cruises, it's sailing sustainably to over 250 destinations around the world. Want to see for yourself? Dive into a world of protected wonders at Ocean Key, MSC's private island marine reserve in the Bahamas, or experience eco-friendly excursions across the globe. For a limited time, book now and enjoy free drinks, Wi-Fi, and more. Discover the future of cruising with MSC Cruises. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply.
For the ones finding new ways to ensure the job always gets done. For the ones wearing many hats. For the ones who are hands-on, even from far away. And the ones keeping business moving forward. We are Grainger, offering professional-grade industrial supplies, plus real-time product availability and access to experts ready to answer your toughest questions. Call, clickgrainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Welcome to our April Fool's Day sale, all month long. At Palm Beach Mitsubishi, we're not joking around when we say we have amazing deals on new cars. You'd think we're fools by offering $3,500 off MSRP on all new 2023 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross and 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander Sports. Don't miss out on this opportunity for more cash in your pocket. Cha-ching! Hurry in now and let us make a fool out of the competition with our unbeatable deals. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
Close to 20 million Americans struggle with alcoholism. Our neighbors in Florida are no exception. Aware Recovery Care, a uniquely effective, pandemic-safe, Yale-inspired, in-home addiction rehab program, is now serving Florida. What's more, it's duly accredited by the Joint Commission, the very highest standard in addiction care. If you or someone you love is struggling with alcoholism right now, call Aware Recovery Care at 844-AWARE-RC or visit awarerecoverycare.com. We're ready to help where and when you need us most.
It's so unbelievable how happy my daughter is with her new nose. Dr. Rosenthal did such an amazing job. And, you know, he straightened out her septum on the inside. It was all bent. She's always had trouble breathing and been a mouth breather. You know, Dr. Rosenthal told me he pulled out a bone knuckle that was on the inside of her nose and blocking her breathing. A bone knuckle. Who knew that was up there? Dr. Rosenthal not only made her nose look beautiful on the outside, but he fixed it medically on the inside. If you're like Magnolia, my daughter, and struggled for years with breathing, go see Dr. Rosenthal. He even does those facelifts under local anesthesia where they don't put you out completely, but you still get the results of a facelift. They call it a FUL, facelift under local. Wow. Go to rosenthal-md.com. That's rosenthal-md.com.
Music this hour.
Sponsored by Batteries Plus Bulbs.
At Batteries Plus, we do more than fix phones and tablets. We help our neighbors power their lives. Visit Batteries Plus in-store, curbside, and online for fast and reliable phone and tablet repair. Learn more at batteriesplus.com.
Follow the KVJ Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at KVJ Show. More KVJ Show now on 97.9 WRMF.
Oh, well, everybody in my family gets so jealous every time that Tyler Cameron comes in here. Like, oh my gosh, you can hang with Tyler Cameron.
Tyler. I told my daughter she wanted to skip high school. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Come on, Max.
That's it. All the ladies would like to come in today. If you don't know, Tyler Cameron was the runner-up on season 15 of The Bachelorette back in 2019. I know him best. He's famous to me because he was on the FAU Fighting Owls team. Baby, how about them Owls?
Oh, man. Incredible run. I almost shed a tear, though. I was at the game in Houston.
Yeah, you know what? One of my daughter's friends was sitting right next to you, I think.
Really?
Yeah, Z's his name. And he was like, you'll never guess who I'm sitting beside. And so he was somewhere close to you, at least in the vicinity, saw you. And my dad was like, oh my gosh, you were behind the camera. That's crazy. Where were your seats? Because I did see some people, because it was in a 71,000-seat arena, the FAU Owls were playing in Houston. And I saw some photos of people that are all the way at the top. You couldn't even tell it was a basketball game. I'm like, why are you even
No, that's
there?
just ants playing basketball at that point.
Yeah.
Like, we were row 12, which was nice.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Yeah, it was cool.
What did you think? I mean, that last second shot, FAU loses.
So we played, 40 minutes in a basketball game in college? I think we played 35 great minutes of basketball, winning basketball, and then we had 5 minutes where we just stunk. We couldn't rebound. We couldn't score. We kind of got bodied. They were big. They were physical, and it showed.
Yeah, you saw it starting to happen. I'm like, man, this clock can't run out fast enough.
Exactly. And we didn't lose on the last shot. We lost on not rebounding.
Yeah, the last 5 minutes.
Such is life, though, right? You can do it all great. Everything's awesome. Then you walk outside, boom, hit by a bus.
Yeah, I mean,
Jesus, Jason.
Yeah, wow.
That's a little bit morbid, but yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I was going to say it's like life, just keep coming up short always, but or you get killed by a bus.
Or you could.
He's the optimist.
Yeah, maybe a twist ending there. Yeah, well, good news, though. FAU finished 5th in the country in men's basketball. That's best record and best finish they've ever had. So
that's incredible.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome, man.
Big money for FAU, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, great for attendance and everything going forward.
Yeah, no, I mean, FAU on the up and up. New league next year, so pretty excited. So Tyler's got a chance for you to hang out with him. It is all going to be going down May 19th at the Drive Shack. It's all to benefit the Andrea C. Cameron Foundation. It is named after your mom. You're going to have golf, food, drinks, music.
Yep.
That's going to be a good time.
Oh, great time. It's all you can eat, all you can drink. So right there off the bat, like $100 for all you can drink.
Yeah.
It's a great night right there.
I love that. And then if you want to golf and you get a bunch of your crew together, it's only $200 a person for
get a bag.
6 of you.
Yep.
That's a good deal too. So you eat, you drink, you play.
We got a DJ. We're going to be partying, dancing. We got a silent auction.
Oh, that's cool.
It's going to be a blast.
How's your golf stroke?
My golf stroke's not the best.
Okay.
I'm a little stiff.
I'm terrible too.
Okay.
My back is a little tight these days.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You're sitting at a desk now. It's hard,
Yeah. Well, tell me about the day-to-day. I know you got a lot of projects that you've been going on. You're still doing the 3 Natives thing and other things now.
3 Natives. We're opening up 2 more stores. I'm doing one in West Palm Beach in the Village Commons Plaza.
Oh, that's right by Kevin's
That's where
house.
we saw that.
Yep,
Yeah, that's my place.
Okay.
We got so excited. I'm like, that's awesome. I know you're right by the Chinese place, I believe, right?
Yep. So we'll be there, and so come join us there, Kev.
No doubt.
I have a question. When it comes to the 3 Native stuff, let's say you have an idea. You want to come up with the Tyler cake, and you go, hey, I want to do a Tyler cake now. Are you able to do that, or do you have to go through a whole kind of a system?
I've thrown a lot of smoothie options at the owners, Anthony. And he keeps shooting them down.
Okay.
He keeps shooting them down.
Okay.
But it's part of because like we only have certain ingredients and it's streamlined across 30 restaurants. So
Wow, that's what they're up to now. 30.
Yeah.
30.
Yeah, so
Dang.
I think that's like somewhere where the number is right now.
Yeah.
So,
We need to greenlight the Tyler cake.
yeah, I'm working on it.
If I was, I would have so many ideas too. I go, guys, you got to try this. Shut up, Jason. I have
Exactly.
so many ideas.
Yeah.
They're like, Tyler, go back to taking your shirt off. You know what I mean? Leave the smoothies to us.
Stay in your lane.
Exactly.
That's what you do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, so we're doing that one, and we're opening up one now on Atlantic Avenue.
Okay.
So,
Where on Atlantic? In Delray?
So down by the beach, by Pisa Rustica. So we'll be neighbors with them.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
That's a great little spot down there.
It is. Yeah, they've put up a whole new building down there. They're trying to push a lot of the foot traffic on Atlantic Avenue further east. So it's going to start getting really busy because they got some really good places opening up down there.
Yeah, I'm excited. We're right around a bunch of hotels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tourism,
Seagate's
next
down
to the
there.
beach.
Yeah.
I get an acai bowl and go to the beach,
Oh, man.
That's it.
Yeah, that looks like your thing. I can see that.
Kevin was talking trash before you got here. He said, Tyler Cameron don't lift a lot of weights. That's okay. He kept on saying, like, he don't lift. That's what Kevin
Is that what I
was
was
saying.
saying? Yeah.
He was not saying.
He was not saying that.
He don't lift.
No,
He's not saying
I think
that.
Tyler could lift Kevin.
I was
Yeah,
like,
you could.
You probably bench press Kevin.
We might
have to do a segment,
Yes,
we can do
bench
that.
him, bench
I'm cool
him.
with that. Also see a lot of social media posts. You're always your weekends, man. You've always got something amazing going on. You're going to the coolest little parties. You're going to the Final Four in Houston.
Yep.
And doing all kinds of stuff. Like, what is the coolest event you've been to in the last month, and what do you have coming up that you're looking forward to?
The coolest event in the last month, honestly, have been the events that I've thrown. Like, those are the most fun. Like, we threw a party in New York for the post-FAU game. We had all the FAU people in New York City at that party.
Oh, that's cool.
It was a blast. I'm standing up on bars, pouring tequila everywhere. And the events we have are always a blast. So that's why I encourage everyone that comes to Drive Shack. It's not going to be just like a little golf thing. It's going to be a party.
Guys, last time I climbed on a bar to try to pour drinks in for people, I get tackled.
Yeah.
Get off the bar.
Well, maybe because you don't look like that.
I'd be nice. I'm with company.
We got a message here from Andrea. She wanted to know, was Tyler filming at the Burger Shack mini golf in Jupiter a couple of weeks ago?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Somebody's being coy.
Yeah. I'm curious when you do things for The Bachelor because, so many people watch that. You're so recognizable now. Mm-hmm. What do they have to do to try to keep things quiet if they're filming? Because that's the worst thing, right? Because that's what always happens in the Bachelor franchise. A couple will be seen somewhere.
Yep.
Somebody snags a photo, and then it's all over the place. And Virginia's talking about in the dirt of the day.
Exactly. No. I mean, like we're working on some cool projects, and it's all under wraps right now, of course. So once we can talk more about it, we will.
So we got some people that saw you.
But we got some people that saw.
They're
us,
chirping.
But no, it's like I've been in Jupiter now for like a year, and it's been so much fun getting immersed into Jupiter. And Virginia's been a big part of that. She's the Batman, and I'm her Robin.
Okay.
And so I've been going to all these events.
Really? Because I look at her more as the Joker.
So then I'm her Harley Quinn. You know what I mean? So we've been running. I guess we've been running around being little menaces across everywhere. But she's introduced me to so many people, and it's just been so great to kind of get back into this town. And my whole goal is to just do fun and great things in this town, and do things that bring people together. And make people want to go out and have fun. So that's
And
how
you're doing great things in your mama's name.
Yeah, and that's how my mom did things. She loved to have a good time. Like I think I've been to some galas post our gala, and none of them have been as much fun. Like it was it was like the craziest wedding you ever went to.
It was so fun. It really was.
So I mean, we just try to keep that alive, and there's like so many fun and cool things we're just trying to do in this town now.
Yeah.
And you're raising great money for the foundation that you're giving back to the Jupiter community through scholarships for students that might not have financially been able to afford going to college.
Exactly.
How much money? Do you know what your tally is that you've given away?
So right now we just signed a deal with Florida Prepaid. And so now we're giving out full tuition to all of our kids.
Wow.
So
that's cool.
Last year we did 2. This year we did 4. So 22,000 times 6 kids is whatever that number is. I'm no math guy.
22,000 times 6 kids. That's huge.
Yeah. So I mean, we're stoked by that, and it's amazing. And we're doing Jupiter, Dwyer, and Palm Beach Gardens, and we're just going to keep growing and keep getting out there. We just hired an executive director for the program because it just was too much, and Johnny Hubbard's leading the way now, and he's such a big part of this community already, so it's great to have him on board.
Cool.
Yeah, I think you're going to be at the Jupiter Gala coming up, too. They're doing next week.
Yeah, they're hanging my basketball jersey in the rafters.
Oh, that's cool.
No, they're not. But 10 points a game doesn't get you in the rafters.
It's not rafter worthy.
And my football career does not get you anywhere either. But getting dumped on TV gets you recognized now at Jupiter High School. So that's good.
Tyler Cameron is in here, and the other place that I see you is doing the podcast with Jason, and you kind of went semi-viral for some comments talking about one previous relationship you had and where your bank account was.
Weak.
This is from the Trading Secrets podcast. Here is Tyler Cameron.
I got $5,000 in my bank account. I don't know what my next job is, and I'm dating Gigi Hadid. What was that like?
Not even 5,000. I had like 200. You know what I mean? I'd be going on dates. This is like my early days in New York City. I'm living on Matt's beanbag. Have no money, but I'm like the happiest I've ever been because it's like the world is wide open to me in New York City. I can do whatever I want. And I remember I'd be going on dates. I'm like calling Pops like in the bathroom, like, Pops, like, I think my credit card's gonna go through. I need you to send me some money right now. He's like, you got it, son. Go get it.
Like when you go on a date with Gigi and you only have $250 to your name, how do you pay for it? Like, do you ever have a story like how are you managing that?
You just crossing your fingers at this point.
That would be pretty tough, wouldn't it?
It was. Definitely navigating New York City and like having no money in your pocket, to get around is tough because you walk out the door, you spend money.
Sure.
Yeah.
And so, we did a lot of city biking to try and save money back then.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it was funny. I shared that and I got a lot of grief for it. They're like, make her pay all this stuff. But my mom would never let me let a girl pay. Back in the day when I was a little kid, she'd always give me, say we're going to the movie theater, she'd give me like $30. Like, you pay for her and you pay for yourself, And so that's kind of always how I've been raised. Is like, no matter what, you find a way to. If you're gonna take her out, you find a way to make it work.
Yeah.
So if not, don't ask her out.
Thank goodness Pops came to the rescue.
Yeah. So sometimes I'll be like, hey Pops, we're gonna go out. I might need a few bucks. And Pops is like, all right, go get it.
I got you.
Yeah. So it was cool. I was very fortunate he was able to have my back in that situation, and now we're able to have each other's back. So.
Yeah. You still bring Dad out. I see him on your Instagram.
Yeah, it's so cool. I've got to share a lot of these experiences with him and go to a lot of places. Like last Christmas, he was the captain for the Lakers game.
Wow.
Get out of here.
And so it's just like things that I'll get to always cherish and do with him. And so
that's awesome.
Taking him on a trip here soon. And
cool.
Yeah, it's been great.
All right. Again, if you want to hang with Tyler Cameron, it's going to be at Drive Shack May 19th. How do people sign up again one more time? So
there's a link on my Instagram account, and you can click on that link, and you can buy tickets, you can buy bays, you can do whatever you want to get involved. We'd love for you to be there. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be, like I said, it's going to be my whole crew. My Pops is going to be there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Everyone's going to be there. So come join us. Have a great night out. We're going to drink, and we're going to party afterwards. So we'll just vibe with us to the next spot. So start there. It's a little pregame. Have a great time, and we'll go to the next spot. All you can eat, all you can drink. It's going to be a blast.
And it all benefits the Andrea C. Cameron Foundation, which is giving back right here locally. So it's a party with a purpose.
Exactly. And we're going to start doing some community redevelopment and help out some places in need and in this town and really make a difference. So that's the whole goal here.
Cool, man.
The Little Smiles crew is asking, is Tyler coming back for Bamboozle 2023?
I'm going to be bamboozled.
Okay. Your whole team is like, yeah.
That's awesome.
They had a blast.
Oh, so much
we
fun.
always have a blast with your crew. Thanks for being so fun.
Of course. You guys are the best.
Okay. Let me know when you're open with that 3 Natives by my house.
I'll be there, Kev.
I'll be there day one. Thank you.
Awesome.
Tyler
Thanks, guys.
Cameron.
Yay.
Starting at 10 a.m., we'll play the best variety of the 2000s, 10s, and today for your workday. More KVJ Show next on 97.9 WRMF.
Hey, are you tired of lagging speeds? You need to step up to Xfinity, baby. That 10G network is the way to go. The fastest speeds on the planet. If you notice while you're playing video games, you got lag, you don't have the kind of power you want, all you have to do is just go right now, Xfinity.com/10G, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today to get the fastest internet on the planet. And there's a special deal for you as well. Now through April 23rd, you can get started with 200 megabit Xfinity internet with up to 10 times faster upload speeds during the limited time Xfinity 10G network celebration. It's just $25 a month for 2 years with no annual contract. Imagine that. Super fast internet. You got 20 million Wi-Fi hotspots to choose from nationwide, and Xfinity Advanced Security to keep you protected from hackers. Get it today. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. Taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply to internet service and devices. Actual speeds vary and are not guaranteed.
Millions of Planet Fitness members are defeating low energy and finding their big fitness energy. And right now, you can join them for just $1 down and $10 a month. That's so nice, I think I'll say it twice. You can join Planet Fitness for $1 down and $10 a month. No commitment. Cancel anytime. What a deal! Join the judgment-free zone today and enjoy tons of equipment in a clean and spacious club. $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment, cancel anytime. Deal ends Wednesday, April 5th. See Home Club for details.
Hi, I'm Julie Haft for WATC. The temperatures have been so hot lately. Remember, when your wife is hot, call Air Around the Clock at 888-FIX-MY-AC. Call 888-FIX-MY-AC now.
You wake up hungry to take on the world, ready to move, shake, and spice things up. But you're really hungry for breakfast. Like Dunkin's new packed with flavor breakfast tacos, filled with scrambled eggs, melted cheddar, and fire-roasted corn, wrapped in a soft, warm tortilla and drizzled with lime crema. Maybe get a second taco. Ooh, this one with bacon. Hunger solved. Breakfast tacoed. Dunkin's new breakfast tacos. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
The world's greatest collector car auctions returns to Palm Beach, April 13th through the 15th. Experience Barrett Jackson at the South Florida Fairgrounds as hundreds of vehicles cross the block with no reserve. Explore the vast lifestyle marketplace, take a thrill ride, and more. This unforgettable automotive lifestyle event has something for everyone. Visit Barrett-Jackson.com today for tickets.
You called for an animal interpreter.
Yeah, this raccoon keeps yelling at us.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, really?
What?
Sonny here says Fantasy 5 isn't just a nocturnal game anymore. Now there's a midday draw at 1:05 p.m. and you can win tens of thousands of dollars for just $1. She also says to leave the lid off the outside trash can. Please.
Seize the midday with the new Fantasy 5 Draw Time. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
I'm Trey Lytle, a partner at Lytle, Ryder, Smith, Ivey, and Fronrath. My grandfather, Lake Lytle, proudly served our local community as Palm Beach County Commissioner for 32 years. Since 1985, our law firm has been helping those injured both in the courtroom and in the community. My firm is here to help if you or a loved one has been injured. We have recovered over $200 million for our injured clients in the last 3 years alone. Your consultation is always free. Call me at 561-888-8881. When disaster strikes, visit us at foryourrights.com. Main office, West Palm Beach.
Well, I had to drive my friend to the airport this morning, and he was commenting how nice my car is. I do love my new Infiniti from Classic Cars of Palm Beach. If you don't love your car, take it to Classic Cars of Palm Beach, trade it in, and get a car that you do love. They've got so much in their inventory. They've got fancy cars, they've got mid-range cars, they've got economy cars, something for everyone. So many Jeeps and trucks and convertibles and amazing South Florida style cars. They specialize in electric cars, in Porsches, BMWs, Mercedes, Jeeps, Broncos, you name it. If you're looking for that fun South Florida car, they've got it for you at Classic Cars of Palm Beach. And buying my Infiniti was so easy. I signed all my paperwork on my phone. I was in and out in like 20 minutes on US 1 in the Jupiter Tequesta area, right there next to Papi Chulo's. Go see them. ClassicCarsOfPalmBeach.com.
Give your small business one tech solution that checks all the boxes. It's all here with the Comcast Business Complete Connectivity Solution. It's cyber threat security for peace of mind. Check. The power of the largest, fastest, reliable network for small business. That's a triple box check right there. And save up to 75% a year on your wireless bill with Comcast Business Mobile. Check and cha-ching. It's everything you need to keep your business connected. From the company powered by the next generation 10G network. The Complete Connectivity Solution. Get started for just $49 a month for 24 months when you add mobile. And ask about an $800 prepaid card. Comcast Business. Powering possibilities.
Ends 5/21/23. Restrictions apply. Requires 2-year agreement, EcoBill, and autopay. New 100 megabits per second internet and security edge customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. Compares weighted average of top 3 carriers. Taxes and fees extra. Reduced speeds after use of monthly data. Savings vary.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
It's more of the KVJ show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, I'm sure every industry has its amount of turnover. Radio's a unique career, though, because a lot of us are kindred spirits, especially people that do morning shows, because of the hours that you keep, the kind of work that you do, the fact that we go to conferences together and kind of hang out. Through the years, you bond and get to meet other people and they become your friends because you're in it together.
Oh, I would not only take a bullet for y'all, I'll take a bazooka.
Oh, yeah.
Bazooka right to the nards I do for y'all.
Promises.
Give me a bazooka.
So you build up some pretty strong relationships, and radio's been tough because the industry's been downsizing pretty much since the week I got into it.
I mean, I get into radio. I swear to you, people got fired every single week after that.
It's just unbelievable. It was this booming, thriving industry. Then I get into it, and it's just hanging on by a thread.
How many times have we been in that middle? You guys are the A-team. You guys are the ones going to war with us. And then 3 weeks later, you guys are the real A-team. The other people, they had to get fired as well.
Yes. It's just, it keeps getting pared down and pared down.
Somehow we've survived, but you feel like your days are numbered.
Yeah.
Tick-tock.
And initially when things started happening, you started saying, okay, we're trimming some fat, and some of them you're like going, all right, okay, I guess we got to get rid of some people in that department or this department, whatever, in the name of business. But then there are just some where you're like going, oh my gosh, wow, how and why did they get fired? And I don't even know how to deal with some of these things sometimes, because a buddy of mine on a pretty big show was let go.
Really?
And
do I know him?
Do you know Spike from Mojo's show?
Yeah.
In Detroit?
Not personally, but I know just because of everything you're talking about.
He's down here a good bit. His sister lives in Jupiter. I mean, they have been a show for a long time. He's been on Mojo's show for 23 years, just like we have.
Wow.
They have been a dominant show in the Detroit market for that amount of time. And then I saw, they came in and just let him go. And, it really is, somebody, one of our KVJ Nationers who's in Detroit would be like, hey, did you see this? And I was like, yeah. And they made the comment to me, like, it'd be like Virginia or Jaber, one of the two, just gone.
See, I mean, the way I look at it, if someone tried to, I would fight for that. For us staying together.
Well, yeah, that's what makes me think that maybe behind the scenes, him and Mojo had beef.
Because if you didn't fight, if they wanted to fire me or Virginia, and then you didn't fight for us, and you still did a show, I'd be like, screw you, Kevin.
Oh, I'd put the biggest witch curse on you.
Yeah, well, that's just what I don't know. I mean, because then typically what happens is they give you, to get your severance, you have to sign something that you won't talk about what happened. But nobody really knows the story.
But then you don't sign it if you believe it. That's if. I tend to agree with Virginia. When a major player leaves a show like that and the others stay, to me that says something behind the scenes wasn't quite right.
Yeah, like would Mojo tell you off the record if him and that guy were fighting?
It's a weird thing because I've had, I have some buddies that they're the hosts of their own shows and they've had turnover, at the positions like that, and I feel awkward asking them about it, because
I don't. Give me their number.
Yeah. In my voice, like, what happened, dog?
Yeah, give me the tea.
Are you more work kind of relationship where you don't see each other that much, and you guys don't get into the personal when it comes to some of the radio relationships?
Well, it's a lot of times when I hang out with my radio friends, I try not to have the whole thing. So, how many songs are you guys playing an hour?
You want to talk about other things but radio.
Yeah, typically, and it's a weird thing. Normally when I hang out with my radio friends, we don't ever talk about radio. We just kind of hang out, and that's the way it is. When we talk about radio, it's when we're in our prospective towns. It's like, hey, I did this or tried this, or how would you do this? And that's really when we chat radio. But when we get together and hang out, it's not that. And so, with those dynamics, that's just where I wonder. And when you see somebody let go, do you reach out to them and say something? Because I saw, and I don't want to ever make it sound like I'm the person out here trying to get dirt, because I've seen that too. Because when something happens on our show, somebody I haven't heard from in 3 years would be like, oh, Kev, hey, I heard what went down in Miami. How you doing? What's going on? What happened, man? And you're just like, you see right through it, and you're like, I'm not here to, no. You're not at the level where you get the tea.
See, we had some firings here not too long ago, and I didn't reach out to anybody, only because I know when we got fired, I didn't want anyone reaching out to me. I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to be on my own little island. So I reacted the way how I would want to be.
Oh, I think you have to do it based on a couple of things. You do it based on your relationship with that person. If you guys had a beyond work relationship, if you're friends on any level with that individual, if you've hung out with them outside of work, I think you should check in on them. Or if you know that they didn't want to go and they have good tea for you, you should check in with them.
I think everyone's different on this. Yeah. I don't know if you're going to get a universal answer on that.
Yeah, it's going to be a case by case.
Because I've talked to a few people who have been fired, and I've had these conversations before. A lot of people want to be left alone from the army they just left.
Yeah, and that's it. And I've been in that position, and I've had the people approach me, and it made me feel like, ugh, no. And I wouldn't even respond. And I don't want to look like that guy because the last thing I want, I'm not here for dirt. I'm here for support to let you know, be like, hey, man, I am sorry. Because I can only imagine, hey, look, what if they let me go? That'd be tough. And you would just be like, gosh, man, I've been doing this for 23 years in a community, and then all of a sudden one day you don't do it.
It's weird because when back at one of our old stations, someone had gotten fired, and I ran into them at Publix very quickly after, and it was an awkward conversation. Then when we got fired, I ran into somebody who hated us at Publix, and it was just as awkward and awful, and they were almost... You could tell they were so happy we were fired, man. What happened to you guys over? And by the way, this person never talked to me when we worked with them, but man, it was real chatty at Publix about our firing.
It feels so awkward and hard to hit that step where it feels like you sincerely are sympathetic for their situation and you care for them. You're not here to gloat. You're not here to try to get information. You're just here for them, and that's a tough groove to try to hit.
Maybe send him an email. Do you have his email?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, and I might. I'm just
shoot
give it a
him
little
an
bit of time.
email and then just say, hey, I heard what happened. I'm so sorry. If you ever need anything, here's my number. You can always lean on me.
Yeah.
Bam, bam, bam. I mean, I don't even know him like that. I would feel weird reaching out to him because I don't know him, but you know him better.
Yeah. It's just, I feel for him, and it's just, man, when you start seeing the ones where they're going, gosh, when it's, like I said, there are some where I've had some friends that were last in ratings and they got let go, and I was like,
I'm just saying.
It's the ones that you're like, wow, you thought it was an impenetrable show and something happens.
To me, that sounds like inter-show drama. Contracts didn't get what you wanted, I'm just kind of guessing, but it sounds like a thing where you could not get together on an ego level.
Maybe.
And that happens a lot.
All the time.
On radio, especially on radio morning shows.
But after 23 years. Crazy, right?
It is crazy.
It is crazy.
Well, it's hard to keep a show together and have everyone be on the same. It's hard.
Yeah,
We've gone to therapy before because you really do. If you have big drama, you got to go to therapy if you don't want to lose it.
Girl, we went to therapy for a half a session. The therapist quit, and then someone left the show.
Yeah.
I think it worked out great.
We went to therapy.
All right, coming up, we got the After the Show on the way. You can watch it on YouTube and on Twitch. Just go and look for the KVJ Show. Bird, wrap us up with your thought for the day.
Before anything else, preparation is the key to success. See what I did there? I wasn't prepared.
You weren't prepared for Kevin throwing it to you.
For the preparation?
And then you did a quote about preparation.
Yeah,
someone
I like that.
Kind of call that kind of awesome, Bird.
Yeah.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.